saying that, I would move my chair. I would move my chair because you're the next person that's gonna get bit.
Yep.
Mm.
I went like this.
That's funny. Oh, all right. Volume's off. Yes.
No, I have to YouTube. Oh, there we are. YouTube never catches up. Hello, how's it going? It's Wednesday. I kind of have my voice back. Kind of. I'm croaky, but that's okay because the show doesn't stop here in the House of Sewing. Ron, how are you doing? That jersey is beautiful, by the way.
Thank you. So you got to have a jersey to get in the live show tonight, right?
Yes, that's right.
We got a bouncer named Jess.
Can I say I'm the goon? I'll
You
fight
are.
you.
You know, it's a generational thing.
Mhm.
Can we talk about, man, we're going heavy early. Can we talk about how generations change the meaning of words? Great to see everybody. Hello, Ollie Baba. Great to see you. Hello, Drake. Great to see
Hi,
you.
Ollie.
Yay, it is hockey night, Chrissy, definitely. Hello, Chrissy, great to see you.
Oh, hockey night. Oh,
Yay. I'm feeling a little bit better, but when my voice is gone, it takes a while to come back. So I'll be I'm hoping the tea will kick in.
You didn't leave your bags in there this time, did you?
Oh, I forgot about that. I did.
Toxicity. William, you gotta take your bags out.
Toxicity in my city. See, my voice is not back yet. My singing voice is not back yet.
It's coming.
Oh, this mouse. Yay!
Hello.
You get the rough-looking Cynthia tonight.
Cynthia's coach. Cynthia is coach this evening. We all got our jerseys on.
I guess so. I don't have a jersey to wear.
It's okay.
It's all right.
I could probably go find a football jersey. And
Yeah,
How are
Oklahoma representing.
do what?
I said Oklahoma's representing. See, Ron has you.
Oh my
He's representing
God.
Oklahoma.
Yeah, I got the blazer.
Well, no. He's a rival. Yeah, I need an Oilers.
No.
Oilers jersey.
Pick her off. Tell her to get away.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna cry.
Where's the
I'm
move?
just gonna
Where's
cry.
done.
I'm
We're
in
done here.
shock. I'm shell shocked.
No.
That there's two hockey teams in Oklahoma that are rivals.
Well, there was. Tulsa's still going. Oklahoma City's not. We got the stupid Thunder. I mean, the Thunder.
Really?
There's nothing wrong with all caps either. Andrea, great to see you. Great to see you.
Oh, bummer.
Do you know the
No.
one thing about are you talking about the basketball team?
He is.
My whole thing is like when I watch their games, when their floor is bright blue,
Mhm.
I cannot see the basketball. It's
Huh.
my vision. It's me. It's my vision.
I guess I haven't watched it since they started doing that. I went to a couple of games the first or second season, and then I haven't been back or kept up with. When Kevin Durant left, I quit keeping up with it so much. But so I need to get back into it because my oldest son is into it. But
Besides hockey, like I never stopped watching hockey, but like I got back into sports in the last 2 years. Being on here got me back into sports. Hello, Linda. Hello, everybody. I keep on forgetting to take my tea bags out. It's because I am the definition of a creature of habit. So when I do something, I just do it over and over. I am like Forrest and Bubba wrapped into one.
what does my name say I am?
Say my name.
Okay.
Cynthia Stitches and Stamps.
Yes, I had to give in and change it today. So I consulted my advisor and just
Oh,
helped me.
no.
Just voted for the name.
So if you don't like it, I'm sorry, y'all.
Well,
But I thought that went right down her alley a little bit more than the other ones that she sent me.
I love it.
Cynthia S, formerly S. Yeah, I started a Facebook page called Cynthia Stitches and Stamps a few months ago.
Yeah.
And
That's you got to do it.
Yeah, so I thought, it'll match, so that's one I should do, but I couldn't decide if I wanted to be snarky and say Cynthia S just S or something snarky,
Yeah.
since they were making me change it.
Or
People.
kiss my grits. So yeah, that would be my name.
And I should. No, I still want them to take my money.
I had to change my name also just now. So
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Seems normal. Not approved by Jack.
How did you do that? How did you do that?
it's a secret.
No, underneath your name, like it asks if you can
I love
for
you.
a title. It always asks for a title when you first
Yeah.
come in.
Okay.
But I can never think of besides like my so-called life, CEO of Slang Fabric, or
Yeah.
Rippy Blocks.
I was going to put a title in there. I didn't know that's where it landed on the page, but I was going to, since I'm still doing all these Legos, I was going to try to come up with some cute Lego name, but I couldn't.
Now that you said something about title,
Oh yeah.
I'll just wear my title right here.
You go. What's that say?
She got the tiara. She got the tiara, and I got the title.
I didn't even put my tiara on.
You know what I should
And
do?
don't even make me get this out.
See, we're going for the silver one tonight because it matches
Oh.
a little bit better
Oh,
than the gold. And it goes with my tan a little bit better.
yeah.
So last night something happened.
Oh, I didn't mention.
Brittany. Hey, Katie. Hello. Cue Britney Spears. Oops. I did it again.
Oh no.
It didn't. I didn't break it. It still works. But I rethreaded it 3 times and broke the needle 3 times on my hood.
Oh my gosh.
It's only been 6 months.
No, it's not. We're going to find out tonight if she still floats.
Okay.
She's still part of the fleet.
Mhm.
I just have to not sew tweed in my serger.
That was an amazing jacket, by the way.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
going to put it on in a minute.
I know.
It is the definite. Great to see you, Katie. Great to see you. Jan, hello. Great to see you. Yay.
Welcome
Great to see
in.
everybody. Welcome in. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Andrea, the plumber's coming tomorrow afternoon.
To fix the meat grinder.
Yep.
And the saga continues. The
Then
Vikings.
So
That is a
as soon as
Viking
you get it
saga.
out, you're gonna have to cut up another ham and stick it in there, right?
I know. I'm gonna have to start cooking again. I'm gonna have dishes to do again. I'm liking not cooking to try to keep the dishes down because we've gotten takeout almost every night since it's happened.
Mhm.
I hate cooking, so it's been wonderful.
I go through spurts. I cooked 3 meals a day, every day for my son until one day he started complaining about everything. And I was like, come here, stand here. This is the stove. You turn this on, you put this down, you cook whatever you want. I taught him how to cook right there. Because if you're going to be complaining, you're going to have to know. And now he knows how to cook.
Mhm.
That's good.
I didn't quit, but I led him to the watering hole. Where I was like, we're going to learn how to cook.
Yeah. I should have known when me and my wife got together, when I opened up the refrigerator door and it was full of McDonald's bags. I'm like, oh shit, I should run. So I'm the cook. So she's like, I don't want to cook. Let's just go out. I'm like, I am sick to death of going out. Let's just eat at home. I ain't cooking. You're gonna cook? I'm like, yeah, I'll cook. So I got the title. Hold on. I got the title of cooking too.
We'll have to make you an apron that has a belt on it.
And the next chef has to fight you for that
Cool.
in a cage. In a cage.
Yeah,
I can make you a
pots and pans.
I'll promote it right now. Pots and pans match right now.
No chairs, just pots and pans.
I could almost drop you an elbow. You're below me.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Hopefully it's a quick and easy fix.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know where I've been hiding under a rock, but I found something today and I was like, what? There is a cutter. It it cuts vinyl, cuts fabric, it cuts everything, and it's 24 inches wide
Oh wow.
instead of the little 12-inch cutters that I
Yeah.
have. It's 24 inches wide, and it comes with a 24 by 24 mat. And then I was
Wow.
looking. I'm like, and it's made by Singer, the sewing machine company.
Oh,
And it's got a rotary cutter blade, and it's got a regular blade, and it's got fabric markers and all this stuff. And I was like, what? So I was looking at YouTube videos, and there was a guy that put two 24 by 24 mats together and cut out leggings 48 inches long with that thing. And I was like,
nice.
I could freaking cut out trunks, tights, masks, kick pads, all it. So I'm going to sell one of my embroidery machines, this little small one over here. Well, where's it at? That little one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to sell that one on eBay and get rid of it, or Facebook or whatever, and I'm going to get that machine. So
That's so cool.
That's a little one.
yeah, that's the little one. I got a 10 needle over at
Oh,
your house.
I have
So
not seen one.
mother-in-law house that I took over for my sewing stuff.
Oh, in your neighborhood?
Right next door to my house.
Okay, I thought you'd said that one night.
Yeah. Yeah. I went over there one time and had that as a background. I've actually got 3 rooms full of sewing stuff. I got this room, the one on the other end of the hall, and then the one next door. So
Dang, no wonder you fit in with this group.
You said that, and
But
I'm like, I'm
no
moving.
will.
Me and my
this
wife,
way-
we'll
you
go to
this
Oklahoma. Me and
Yeah.
my wife, I'm gonna come. It's basically I have a Ford, so I'm gonna need horses to pull it, and then it's gonna be me on the hood of my Ford truck with a bunch of mules pulling my Ford into
There you
town.
go. Yep.
Yeah, they'll get you. They'll convince you to make a quilt.
I saw the one the other day. This lady I watched, Stephanie Sews or something like that. She used to work for Caesar, the vinyl company, and they laid her off. And so she'd been working for them a long time, but she makes videos. But she came up with a cheater way to make make a quilt. And I'm like, I might be able to do that. She took a piece of it's stabilizer, but it's got the adhesive stuff on it.
Mhm.
And she cuts out all the pieces with her Cricut or whatever, and then just puts them on there right next to each other, then folds it over and sews on the back.
Yeah.
So it's a cheater quilt. And I'm like, I could do that shit, but I'm not going to sit there and try to get a bunch of pieces. But I thought, I'm going to do something, put like a circle in there and do the circle stuff. And they'll be like, oh, how'd you do that? And I'm not telling you.
I also have a ton of stuff that's called cheater fabric,
Mhm.
where it comes printed already as a quilt.
Yeah.
I have a ton of that. I have this one jacket I made, and people are like, oh, then they come up to me, they're like, cheater. Because, from far away, it looks like it's quilted, and they walk up, and they're like, one piece. That's one piece.
Yep. Yeah. I bought a couple of those panels or whatever, but I never have done them yet. So I'm like, I don't really want it. They're just going to be like hanging behind me or something like Jess has got, just a wall hanging. I'm not going to use it.
Just a wall hanging.
It's just flimsies that I put behind me. I put whips behind me.
Yeah.
I was at Walmart in line, and I was full. I haven't been feeling well, so I'm not necessarily in the most cordial mood, but I had to go to Walmart because I needed Gatorade. I literally needed to hydrate myself. I had like a stack of Gatorades and all this stuff, and this woman, she walks up to me, and she's behind me in line. My spidey senses were off. That's how sick I am. And she looks at me, and she's like, I wrote it down. Excuse me. And I quote, are you a real cowboy, or do you just dress like that? Okay, look. I know the internet has made us all familiar with each other and we say crazy things to each other. But to me, when I walk up to someone, I say, "Hi, my name's William. Nice to meet you." Or especially in Walmart, I'm all nothing but excuse me's. I get that thing out, the separator. I'm like, "Here, bam, there you go." You start loading your cart.
Yeah.
I didn't, it was weird how formal she was with me. And of course, I told her, yeah. She's like, and I said, "I work on a ranch. Does that count?" And the funny thing is, she works at the one feed store that we don't have an account with.
Huh.
I thought
But
this story was going someplace completely different. I thought you had a lot of sewing stuff on there, and she was going to say, "Hey, could you hem some pants?"
no, when I don't feel well, you can see my blood pressure go up. When someone asks me that, my blood pressure just goes. I'm like an old cartoon. When that happens, I'm like an old cartoon. But it's those boots I bought at Goodwill because they're real ass kickers.
Yeah.
And ever since I started wearing those, people are looking at my feet. Because I wore my normal boots today, and it was so funny. I was like, I forgot what it was to walk flat footed again without my foot being like this.
Yeah, because those new boots are a little narrower, right?
I love my new boots. They're the first pair of boots that I've purchased at a Goodwill ever. I have to buy because of where I work and what I do, I have to have real boots.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to have real boots. I have to have steel toes, something that wrought iron can hit that thing and not break my foot, So I'm excited about my first pair of Goodwill boots. I wear them every day. I take them to work with me in my car with my other boots.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, we're going to Home Depot. I'm literally covered in dirt. I'm putting my boots on in the parking lot. I'm like, oh no, I'm not missing this opportunity to clack around Home Depot.
Yeah.
But it
Have you
made me
seen
laugh.
those?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They're. I think they're caballeros. The Spanish cowboys.
Oh
Have
yeah.
you seen their boots? I went to when I lived in Dallas for a while. There was a Mexican bazaar, like a flea market,
Oh yeah.
and I went in there and I was walking around, and there was a one booth had all kinds of real exotic boots, and there was a pair of boots in there, or a bunch of them that had the real big pointed toes. It curved way up. I mean, they were at least that big. They weren't just like regular pointed toes. They curved up, and I'm like,
I'm laughing. To
what?
me, you look like the Scarlet Pimpernel, but people rock those here. Those are very popular here. Very
Are they
popular.
hard to wear?
I couldn't get my foot in those. They don't make them for people like me. My foot is this wide. 1 foot is like this wide.
No.
Katie says the wedding this past weekend was very country. Almost everyone had boots on. Wish I'd worn mine, gravel and high heels. Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Yay. Hello. Welcome.
Hi, Jennifer.
So, needless to say, that lady threw me off at Walmart, asked me if I was a real cowboy.
Oh.
Literally, you can drive past the ranch and there's people on horses. I'm on a tractor doing this. I'm an international harvester. I'm driving a 1979 Ford tractor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an internet.
Got a big old piece of weed sticking out your mouth.
Yes.
Got your hat on. You go, how you doing?
Yeesh.
Absolutely.
Oh.
My voice makes it sound worse than what I am, but I do feel better. It's just, man, whatever I caught put me down. And then last night, my son was sick, and we're in the kitchen at like 11 o'clock at night, and he walks up to me. I was like, how do you feel? He's like, I feel great. Covered in just sweat. Just covered in sweat. I'm like, bruh, your fever just broke.
Yeah.
Give yourself 24 hours. You'll be fine. Whatever you had, it's gone. Like,
Go take a shower. Yeah. Yeah.
So my son, and I feel bad because I wasn't feeling well. and he came home on Monday. By Tuesday, he was sick, so he got whatever I had. And I Lysol everything. I'm Howie Mandel. I'm washing my hands, singing the birthday song.
So I guess we're both getting called out in the wild. You remember my conversation yesterday from Hobby Lobby?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Somebody in this Hollywood Sewing Squares was spotted in the wild.
I was so here I am I go to Hobby Lobby because I was like, ooh, birthday week. Let me go get some fabric. Like any excuse to go get some stuff. And it's 30% off week, everyone. So go grab yourself, and patterns are 99 cents.
They should pay you. They should pay you. They should pay you.
Anywho. So
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. But if you want to sponsor me, Hobby Lobby, I'm here. I'm in North Carolina. So anywho. So I'm just buying fabric, just minding my own business. And I just feel this lady just looking at me. And I'm like, okay. It's no big deal. She's probably just looking at what I'm doing. And all of a sudden I go to pull up the counter, and she's walking by. She goes, I watch you. I'm like, she talking to me? And then I look in her direction. She goes, I watch you. Hi, Jess. And I'm like, oh, who are you? So I start walking up to her, not being gentle because I don't want to, like, she looks like a deer in the headlights. And because I go, oh, I got to put my YouTube personality on because I don't talk to people when I'm out and about. So I start talking to her, and you can see her like start retracting. I'm like, ooh, she's a big introvert. So no, I'm sorry if you are. And I do appreciate you watching me and hanging out. And if you see me on this channel, hello, Elizabeth, how are you?
And we love you, Elizabeth. We love you, Elizabeth.
You should have said, I really don't care.
I wonder if she knows. I bet she knows who Stephanie is.
That's probably what she's wanting. I don't care. Do you know who I am or not?
I don't care.
See you later.
But my family caught it in the act. They're like, who are you talking to? And they snapped a picture and everything. I was like, oh, just one of my people.
Wow, it's the first time you're spotted. It needs to be documented.
Yeah, no, it was documented. So now I need a security detail when I go out.
I saw a funny video the other day. This guy was walking. It was a baseball player, and he was going through the thing, and he dropped a piece of paper, and one of the guys brought it, picked it up and handed it back to him, and he had a pen and signed it. That's what you ought to done. You ought to just had like a piece of paper and dropped it, and then when that lady picked it up and said, "Here, let me sign that for you."
So bless my Jess. Here you go.
There you go. Thanks.
I've been spotted. I hugged everybody. Somebody was like, "Are you William from?" And I was like, I am. Hello. I was so excited to be spotted. That's amazing.
Yeah. So that's the second time I've been spotted in the wild.
That's awesome.
And so I'm like, I'll just go at close because I don't know. Like it kind of, I'm not weirded out or anything, but I just want to be.
Okay. As somebody who's had like real fans, and I mean fanatics, and for that person who I'm talking to, the restraining order still stands. Do not come by my house. As somebody who's had real crazy people, 99.99% of the people you're going to meet are great people. Yeah. I've met all kinds of people from YouTube, and they are the kindest, sweetest people on earth. If someone's crazy, they were crazy before they got online. and you're not, that they were, nothing's going to stop them, but no. Most people I've met are great people.
Yeah. As long as they're kind, and I'll be kind back to them. So,
well, think about it. They watch you. So of course they're going to be like, oh, I'm telling you, it's a weird thing. And YouTube is such a funny animal. Growing up, there's famous people in my town. I wouldn't even flinch. I told you the Donahue story a million times. Yeah. I'd see him at the grocery store, and I'm like picking out a can of beans. I was more concerned about the can of beans than Donahue, Mm-hmm. There's quite a few YouTubers I've seen in the wild. I haven't said a word. I'm like, oh, I watch you, but I'm not going to say anything.
It's like when I went to Road to California last year, like I was starstruck by Edda's laundry basket quilts, and I wouldn't talk to her. But this year, it's a different story. Edda, I'm coming for you. I got a dress
I
and
got more
everything.
subscribers than her.
I'm making a dress, Ron. A quilted dress.
Most people see, and that's the thing. The sewing community is different.
Yeah.
Most people, like, the sewing community is so different because the sewing community is all heart. I've met a lot of good people in the sewing community, so you're less likely to get snatched in that panel van.
So, Ron, at the end of January is Road to California. You should come out.
When?
The end of January.
I think I'm busy.
You're not busy. I'll call your wife.
We're going to Florida first of October, so
if you come down, you can hang out with me. I go to all the biscuits and gravy spots. I know all the restaurants. They'll be.
Gravy. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll go.
And they have
the machines.
If you're listening to me, Quilt Show, they had bread bowls. I'm coming back with a bib this year. I'm coming back with a bib. And that potato, that's like literally like the prize potato. So people are walking around with two hands. I'm like, where did you get these? They had to have put two together.
Oh, yeah. We went to the state fair last week. My wife got a great big freakishly big baked potato. I'm like, no, I'm not getting that.
Yeah.
I just got the chicken fingers. That was it. So
I think we walked by that station 4 times. And we still didn't get anything.
What's that?
We walked by that station like 4 or 5 times.
I'm a nervous human. And plus the line was too long.
Yeah.
And then they ran out on my 4th bluff. Yeah. They ran out.
And I was just thinking, tomatoes. He's not supposed to really have tomatoes. He's going to be itchy. I don't know. Should he have tomatoes? Like, that's what I was going through my brain. Like, I would have ate it.
Oh, search me. I got an EpiPen in my pocket. I'm ready. If I start getting too flinchy, just hit me with the EpiPen.
Good to know.
I have many food allergies, but I'm one of those I'm prepared. I know what I'm getting myself into because I've had issues since I was a child when it comes to like my dietary restrictions. I know. See, the thing is, like, I'm allergic to tomatoes, but my eyes swell. So as long as I don't eat fettuccine Alfredo on Monday, pizza on Tuesday, chicken primavera on Wednesday, I'll be fine.
Okay.
It's the overdoing it that gets me.
I got a seafood addiction. I see food and I eat it.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna mend these pants. These pants are out of control.
Uh-oh.
The patches are just growing on them.
Is that duct tape?
I'm here for the abstract. So I everybody freaked out about the red because everybody noticed the red that was underneath here. So I covered it to stop the controversy. And then I'm at work and I'm like, why is it so breezy? Why is it so breezy? All those karate kicks I've been doing.
Yeah.
And I mend pants. Over and over until they are disintegrated. So
I think if I would have had something like that, I'd get one of those bandanas or something. Or just sew a pair of underwear on the inside of it so everybody thinks it's your underwear sticking out.
That's another. I learned that about always adding patches on my pants. I quit putting plaid patches because people would be like, "Is your underwear showing?" And first of all, why are you looking?
Yeah.
Because it's a different color, pokes out. And
it's so funny how people notice. It is so funny.
Yeah. I saw a T-shirt today on Facebook that I thought, I'm going to make that. It said, I may be colorblind. It was a red T-shirt. And it said, I may be colorblind, but this is the best looking green shirt that I've ever made.
I love that. I love stuff like that. You know, Dre, I think I'm kind of immune to Benadryl.
Mhm.
My mom was a big over the counter person. And so I like a long time ago, I knew someone that took Sudafed every night. And then a doctor told him, like, dude, you're immune to Sudafed. Why are you taking this? Your body doesn't even process this anymore. So I don't think oh, I have to do that thing where I have to reply. Where's my keyboard?
Behind you.
Ah. And Chrissy, for their record, nothing pops out. I'm an utter incomplete prude. I only act tough on the internet. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Mm.
I'm still not used to Restream. I double clicked it. I have no idea why I double clicked. It only gives me the options to kick out, reply. It's never any positive option.
That's so weird.
Oh man, I know I'm still sick because I got the sweats, the cheek sweats.
You need some powder. We can powder you up so you don't look sweaty.
No, I am a non. This is gonna be a funny. I can't have anything on my face, so I'm a non-makeup human. So my newscaster dreams are dashed, are utterly and completely dashed.
You gotta have the filter, son.
And my mom went old school. She didn't believe me. For the past couple of days, my mom has been like, I work with my mother for anyone who's been asked, for anyone who's wondering. She's really been on me about, she's like, do you have the C word that I shouldn't say that ends with Ovid, the plague? And
Yes.
she doesn't believe me. She has a couch in her office. I went and laid down on the couch in her office.
Yeah.
And I woke up with a 73-year-old woman shoving a COVID test up my nose. And let me tell you, my mom used to be Big Mama. My mom used to be Big Mama. I'm not kidding you. Like my mom, I'm not kidding you. My mom was no joke. She was nothing to be messed with. She still has that grip. She told me, don't move. Don't move. And I was like, oh no, she's got me. And I was like, and so I don't have it. Needless to say,
You should have just grabbed it and said,
oh,
she stuck that thing all the way up his ear. And
she did not believe me. My mom did not believe me. She waited until I was vulnerable. So I know I don't have that. He's coated with shea butter. That you know what's so funny though?
Right,
when I was
Ollie.
putting my lotion on before, that's how I knew I was sick because I was sweating after the shower.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm putting the lotion on and it's just dripping off as I'm putting it on.
Oh.
So my first coat didn't. I had to wait to dry off to put my second coat on. I just went like this in front of the fan.
I know you need to get you a full body fan. So when you get out of the shower, you just go like this and it just dries you off.
I've been to really, really fancy hotels that have those.
I've never.
well, I'm gonna be the first to tap out here. I'm gonna have to take this damn jersey off. It's burning up.
You just got here.
No, I'm taking the jersey off.
Oh, okay.
So I'll be back in a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where is my pin cushion with all my sewing? With all my hand sewing.
I thought he meant he's going to wimp out and leave for the minute.
I know it's early. The tea hasn't even kicked in yet.
Yeah, I gotta go because I got ham stuck in my meat.
I knew that was coming. I knew.
I gotta go figure it. My wife does apartment managing, and they've got one place that the maintenance guy I talked to him, and he said, man, you won't believe some of these people. He said they'll call me up and say, hey, I got my meat grinders. I mean, my meat grinders broke. He said, what? He said, yeah, the thing in the sink, I put bones and meat down in there.
Oh man.
He said, you can't put crap down in that thing. It's made for just scraps, not for freaking trying to put like meat down in there. You don't put big stuff. You just scrape your plate. That's it. Don't try to put a whole freaking don't be trying to put big stuff in there. Sorry, I didn't mean to call nobody out or nothing. Oh yeah.
You know what?
I just think I'll live this one down for a while.
You just did not to eat. That's all. That sounds like something my wife would do. I can't cook. I'm like, the sink. You're not cooking with a sink, are you? We got paper plates you can throw away.
How's it going, Alex? Hello.
I just kept thinking just a tiny bit more will be fine. Just a little bit more. And
you know what? I crashed a truck it's a long story. I give the safety meeting every day at my job. And whenever I give someone a hard time, the foreman will be like, don't forget 10 years ago, this guy crashed the shop truck and he's the reason why that has a whole new back end. And it's true. And that happened literally a decade ago, and they still give me a hard time about it. So they will never forgive me for crashing the truck. But this kid came to work wearing $400 pair of jeans.
Oh, yes.
Wait, how old are they?
What's that?
How old are they?
My foreman is in his 60s. I'm actually the youngest person in charge.
Dang it. I thought maybe if they were young, that's why they keep remembering. On here, we're all getting old, so eventually you guys will forget.
Oh yeah, no, but
there's no eventually.
Whatever.
I forget every day. We're okay. I forget enough for all of us.
Me too.
Oh, now I'm craving pulled pork. My son broke the top of my crock pot, putting something on top of it.
Oh, man.
I haven't given up though, because old me would have thrown the whole thing in the trash. Whenever I it's on my Goodwill list. I have the dimensions and everything. So if I ever find a lid that fits on my crock pot,
just put tinfoil over it and wrap it around, and then put it in the base and start cooking.
Yep. I've done that. It'll work.
I miss my roast. That was my lazy food. Just cut up potatoes, put a roast in there, and come back and be like, "Oh, it's dinner."
Sometimes I'll even put tinfoil over it and then put the lid on top, because it makes that. It does the same thing, but it makes it a little more tender when you do it that way.
Interesting. Interesting.
I thought tinfoil was just for a hat, so the government don't get you.
No, it's to block the signal. It's to block the signal.
It's to make the TV work.
Read your mind.
I don't have much of a signal coming out, so.
You see those rabbit ears back there?
Right, that's what they're for.
Put on
right
those.
Yeah. You tell them, Cynthia. You know what's up.
I miss, in a weird way, I miss the feral 19 to 25-year-old me living in apartments with rabbit ears. Making every spaghetti combination on earth, So when I saw those rabbit ears, it brought me back.
24 years ago, I gave up satellite so I could be a stay-at-home mom. And when they switched, when they started switching from analog to digital antennas, my rabbit ears quit working, because that's what we were using for the last, I don't know how many years. So
they have a thing that you can attach to your TV where you can still use those.
Oh, really?
Digital tuners.
We actually have a digital one in our closet in my bedroom that Jeff has wired to all the TVs in the house. So the rabbit ears is just for decoration now.
Hey, I bought rabbit ears at the 99.
Are you going to put some, what is that? The stuff that you put on Christmas trees where you wrap it? What is it? It looks like a bow. It looks like a boa. You know those boas that you wear like at Halloween and stuff?
Garland.
Garland?
Yes, that's the word.
Yeah.
So I had a good day.
That's good.
I cleaned my room. I have a floor. Did y'all know that? I have a floor. and a wall.
I still don't.
I will never claim that. I
Yeah.
just want to put carpets just.
Well, I had to because a girl that works, she's about the same age as my oldest daughter. She's like roughly 22, 23 years old. And she's getting married on Monday. Well, she's been asking my husband for the last month and a half, 2 months, to ask me about hemming her prom dress that she was going to wear for her wedding dress because she was part of the COVID class and she didn't get to wear her prom dress. And the guy that she went to prom, she was going to go to prom with, is the one that she's marrying. So they'd always said that she would wear it. Well, she got here. So they called me the other day and I was like, okay, I'll look at it. And I watched this girl put this dress on, and there was a whole lot more than just hemming. And we're talking, it wasn't just a you fold it over and you're good to go. I would have had to have hemmed it over 5 inches.
Wow.
So
And it's like it's a ball gown. It's a circle ball gown.
Did you turn her down or?
No. So what I did was I used to sell wedding dresses and prom dresses. And I have a bunch still. And I could tell by the way she was acting in it, she just wasn't happy in it. I could just tell. So whatever's happened between 2020 and now, she's had a lot of issues with her body image, and she's just not happy in that dress. And so when I was putting my stuff up into the attic, I had seen this dress that I had left out. Instead of putting it in a bag, it was left out for whatever reason. And I pulled it out and had her put it on.
Oh.
The dress fit her like a damn glove.
Oh, that's awesome.
The only thing was it was just a smidge too long. And I said, I wouldn't worry about it. I said, because it's got that horsehair crinoline at the very edge that makes it, pop out. I said, and if you cut that, I'll never be able to get it to lay like that again. So I would suggest just leaving it.
You know what? High heels have a bottle of champagne. She'll be ready to go.
She doesn't want to wear high heels because if she wears high heels, then she's taller than her husband. So she's going to wear like a shorter heel, like almost like a kitten heel, just to give her a little bit of height, but not a lot. So she goes, and the difference in this girl's face when she put that gown on, it was like 2 different people standing in my room.
Oh, I love that.
She fell in love with this dress. And so it's probably a $3,000 gown. And so she's like, well, how much is it? And I said, well, I've had it for a while. It is a top of the line dress. I said, but I tell you what, I'll sell it to you for $500.
Wow.
And she goes, oh. And honestly, I would have dropped the price. If she would have said, I can't afford it, I would have dropped the price for her because she looked gorgeous in it. And she goes, would you take payments? I was like, I'll take payments. So she goes, I'll take it home and can I take it home and show everybody and see what they think? And I said, sure. But I can already tell you just by the way you're petting the fabric while you're holding it. I said, you've already made up your mind. And honestly, it doesn't matter what they think. You're the one wearing it.
Yeah.
She goes, I know. I already picked it.
That's like my number one rule is being comfortable in your clothing. If you're not tugging at it, if you're not constantly feeling uncomfortable in it.
Well, and I have her other dress. And I told her, I said, if you honestly still want me to work on this dress, I'll work on it. I said, but A, I'm not a professional at it. And B, there's a lot more going on with this dress than just hemming. I have to take in the waist. I have to take in the shoulders. I'll have to take up the hem. I said, and when I start taking things apart, your straps alone are in 3 different sections. It's going to take a lot more than 3 days to work on this dress. So I told her that I would still continue to work on it if she wanted me to. And then she can wear that one for her wedding.
When is the wedding?
Monday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is there Is there
Good luck.
Chevy trucks and shotguns involved?
No.
Where I'm from, that means
she,
uncle is 6'7"
well,
is
I
like
think
you're getting married right now.
they've been engaged quite a while. I mean, they've been dating since high school. So they it was one of these where she's got so much going on at home. I guess her grandmother's on dialysis. Her mother doesn't live with them. So there's a lot going on there. And so she just didn't have the time to start planning. And so her mother, they were just going to go to the courthouse. And her soon-to-be mother-in-law says, no, this is what you should do. We'll just you can have the wedding at my barn. And I was just like,
that's nice.
So she has no idea what her wedding is going to be like. This poor kid. I'm like, do you at least have somebody to marry you? She's like, well, yeah. And then after she left, I got to thinking, oh God, I should probably ask her to make sure that she knows legally they have to have paperwork in case they're ever asked. In the state of South Dakota, you don't have to register as an ordained minister, but you have to be able to show your paperwork if you're ever asked.
Oh, okay.
And if you're not ordained and you've married somebody, that marriage isn't legal and you can get in trouble for it. So I'm fully expecting after I tell her that I'm going to be getting a phone call on Monday. Could you please come marry us?
In my state, you could get married by Ronald McDonald. You could get married by if they have that legal power to marry you.
Yeah. What I'm saying is they have to legally be able to marry you. So if you don't have the paperwork, then you're not legally able to marry them. And anybody can become ordained. I'm ordained. I've been ordained for over 20 years. But I don't know if she was thinking far enough ahead to say, because as soon as they got engaged, this one person was supposed to marry them. And it's been almost 7 years, I think, that they were engaged. Okay. So I'm wondering if anybody stopped to think, oh, wait, is this person ordained? Is this person legally allowed to marry us?
Yeah.
So I'm expecting a phone call.
Sorry, I'm having technical difficulty.
I saw that camera. Is that your desktop camera?
It doesn't like the extenders when I plug it into something else because I have a bunch of dollar store cords that extend this. It doesn't like it. I'm surprised it worked as long as it did because it never worked with an extender. But I'm going to show off. Actually a lot has gone on lately, but I bought a sewing machine yesterday and it's brand new. I call it sewing season.
Imagine that. You bought a machine? Well, that's
no,
a nice
I
one.
I call it sewing season because what happens is I'm not kidding
that's a
you.
Brother. Is that the 630, 635?
It's I just had a complete fabric avalanche.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. It's gonna take me a second to clean.
So he says he's not clean.
Cynthia ran back to see this machine. I saw Cynthia do a hurdle over
right. You done the hurdling.
I was in the hallway putting
oh my god
in the box.
I'm gonna move my leg and it's all gonna fall.
Oh my word. Oh my word.
Fabric avalanche. Well, I guess it's time to clean.
Wait, you said you weren't cleaning.
This is involuntary.
This is involuntary.
Was it really?
Yeah. That pile is
that the wall of tweed?
I keep on saying I'm going to do a fabric haul, and then I keep on sewing and sewing and sewing.
Well, you're showing us your fabric haul by your sewing.
There you go.
And that's okay.
Oh, look, there's some more orange tweed.
Oh, look, there's that quilt I made. Isn't it beautiful?
It is gorgeous.
Oh, it's gone now.
Oh, you notice he just went right over that.
I know that he cares about it because it's in there.
That's right. That's how you know he cares.
Yeah, it's on my chair. I keep telling him that's my choice.
Wait, that whole pile's gonna fall again.
I go, whenever I
boy.
make it big and I come out there, we can do like a live together. I'm like, that's
There
where
you
I'm gonna sit.
We may never find you in the room again, though.
Oh, you'll find me.
You're gonna need to leave
I'm
like a
loud.
Skittle, like a Reese's Pieces. Well, you teach 4th grade, so back in the 80s. Did you go to school in the 80s?
I did.
Okay, so back in the 80s in elementary school, like 2nd, 3rd grade,
Okay.
ET came out. Remember?
Yes.
And the sales of Reese's Pieces went out the roof.
Mm-hmm.
I had a teacher that I don't even want to know why you had that.
It came in my box.
So,
It came with my box. My son was like, dude.
hey, I could
What
use
is
that.
that?
If you could get that to me by Saturday, by Sunday night for
I'm
that
gonna put a-
bride. Anyway,
I'm going to
So I had
put
a
a strap
teacher.
on it.
we
No, I'm
were
gonna put a
learning
strap on it and
multiplication
wear it as
tables.
I'm
And
gonna
so
put a
she
strap
made
on
her
it and wear it.
bulletin board
Yeah.
with ET at one end, and she took construction paper and made Reese's Pieces
Oh,
and had them each set of numbers, like the 3s, the 4s, the 5s. Each
Yeah.
set was a different colored Reese's Pieces, and each of us were a little ET.
Oh.
And so, and we were all on the board. So as we learned each section of numbers, we would get that Reese's Pieces. And then when we got through the whole multiplication table at the end, we got a bag of Reese's Pieces.
Oh, cool. I give out free homework passes and free music passes and
Yeah,
What's
you can't really do
eating?
the candy stuff nowadays because of all the allergies.
oh, I do candy too. I give them a candy pass. They tell me what kind of candy they want, and I
Oh,
give
that's
them
a good idea.
size thing of candy.
yeah, that is.
That's a good idea. I like that idea.
But yeah,
Do
we
you
can
have
do multiplication.
Do you have an Amazon wish list for your school, for your classroom stuff?
Of course,
I
I
have
do.
one. I want a Ferrari Testarossa, a bag
It
full of 20s, and the purple Arizona hat.
I'll
Mr.
put that on my
Gretzky
Amazon wish list.
wannabe in the corner.
It's a House of Sewing wish list. We all have wish lists. Yeah, I do. I have an Amazon wish list.
All right, let's.
I don't really like publicize it. Or
I got a
anything.
new mug coming. It'll be here in October. I can't wait for you to see it.
Oh,
This is the mug of the day.
Oh yes.
I have a complaint about coffee mugs, and I don't know who to go to about it. But here's my complaint. These cups that have the pretty pictures on the front, okay?
Yeah.
Have y'all ever noticed that the handles are always on the left side? Always.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Because
This
you
one
have-
doesn't matter as much because it goes around both ways.
Okay.
Yes, I have multiple cups in my room. But
So
even
you-
this one,
So you just want to look at the mug?
mug,
it's like
the
facing out.
handle. So if I'm right-handed, I don't ever use my left hand to pick up my mug. I'm always picking up with the left. But then you can't see the pretty picture.
Hmm.
So I have to. My point is, how come they can't make it either double-sided or put a handle on the right side once in a while?
There's a complaint department somewhere. And
And I don't know who to complain to, so I'm
1-800
complaining to y'all. If anybody works for a coffee cup company, please explain why the cute coffee mugs always have the handle on the left side.
Give me 1 second and I'll find the answer for you.
I doubt Dr. Stephanie will care.
Oh, I was going to bring that up.
My camera now.
So, have you
That is
seen
so funny.
on YouTube all of the "We Don't Care" videos that are popping up now? All the little "We Don't Care" groups.
Yeah.
I was like, Stephanie started that. Damn it!
No,
And y'all aren't
she
giving
didn't.
her any
No.
credit.
I copied someone. I copied the menopause lady.
Yeah, but yours is funnier.
Thank you.
Yours crack me up. The other ones don't.
I have no
I
idea.
like the
what
little.
my other
I like the
camera
little
is.
hair ties out of your
Camera.
out of your. I
Zippers.
know the word.
Zipper?
Yes, the zipper one where you had multiple zippers coming out. That was
Yeah.
a good one.
Oh, that
The
was
what is
two.
it? The measuring tape thing.
I put the measuring tape around.
Yeah, that cracks me up. I don't know why.
Me too.
Yes.
So I kind of want to make you like a little tutu, but instead of but add like zippers and tape measures and stuff to it,
Oh,
or like a little headband, like a little. Because I love making bows, so I thought about making you a bow, like a headband bow, but having extra zippers and tape measures coming off of it.
Did you fix your camera, William?
No,
No.
I
He
don't
doesn't
know
look
what-
happy. Are you okay?
I have no idea what's going on. It's not picking up. I
Yeah.
have a brand new computer, and Apple does nothing but try to block its users from using its computer.
That's
So it's
interesting.
kind of driving me crazy because now it's not
What
picking up
kind
the camera.
Yeah.
is your desktop a Mac Mini, or is it an
No.
actual Mac?
It's a desktop laptop.
Brand new.
Okay.
It's a brand new.
Mine's
Mac.
a Mac Mini, so it's the little square box that I can plug into anything basically. The one thing I have to say about the Macs is there's not enough plugs in the back. Like you only have one HDMI plug. So in order for me to run my camera, I have to unplug my speakers.
Mm.
That's interesting.
But I know
Well,
they
I was
have.
doing
Well, I know
adapters
they
for
have
that.
the
You're right.
adapters.
You're right. I hadn't
Yeah.
thought about that.
So I know they have the adapters that you can plug in that gives you more USB-C. But yeah, for me to use my camera, my webcam, I have to literally unplug my desktop speakers, and that's why I'm always using headphones.
Whoa, that's lovely.
Thank God my new speaker will be here tomorrow.
Oh,
My new
no. So,
thingy.
William,
Oh Lordy, what does he
he,
got? Zippers.
no.
When I bought this sewing machine yesterday, it came with a bag of goodies. And because
did
my
it?
son's a teenager, he was like, dude, that has a bra in it. And I was like, that's not a bra, it's a sleep mask. So I'm gonna put a strap on it and wear it as a sleep mask. I got a big nose. It'll go right over my nose.
You need to make like like a bug costume.
There you go.
And then you can have,
No, I haven't
Like a
shown
little
you
fly.
Well, no, I haven't shown you because they're freakish. I have alien eyes that are my color, and I like they have putty that sticks to your face,
Oh.
and I look like a Roswell gray.
Hmm.
Well, Roswell brown. It's my color. It literally, and it's crazy. They're like real alien eyes. But my town has this really weird connection with Pepperdine University. It's one of the most beautiful colleges on earth because they have a baseball field on the ocean, which many places do. But when I found this box, it made sense. I still don't know why my town has that connection because that beach isn't necessarily close.
I
But
didn't even notice there was two of those.
there's a ton of them.
Like,
Those are nice ones though.
But Twinny McTwin last night was the one who thinks that this came from a sorority house or something.
yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
think. It's a
That's what
sorority.
it, or like the musical department or something.
It has a lot of
But
like,
with all the
Hey,
girly colors and zippers, I would agree with Jess. I think it came from some type of female academic, you know.
so these are going on my death metal vest, especially the peace one. That's gonna look great next
That's
to Slayer.
cute.
That's gonna look great. But it made me laugh because I spotted the patches, and every patch I pulled, I'm like, "Oh, be something I like.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah.
Oh, be something I like." So this is definitely, this I call this sewing season. Once a year, thrift stores are flooded with sewing machines because people pick up sewing, and it's a lot more difficult than what you think it is. And so some people catch, and some people do not catch. And so I find brand new sewing machines every year in the thrift store. This brother that I purchased is brand new.
I find absolutely amazing that because I've never seen a brand new machine in the wild.
Well, this screams rich kid too, because they went out and bought like this is Walmart, Coates and Clark. Like you can tell they went to Joann's or
That
something.
whole thing came from Walmart.
That's an Amazon.
Except for those zippers. Those came from Amazon.
I don't mess with zippers too much because I went downtown and bought a bunch of jacket zippers. So I have a ton of huge industrial zippers. So I'm probably just gonna give these to my son to play around with.
Does he
Or steam machine.
Does he
really good for appliques?
Cynthia, what was that, Cynthia?
What's that?
Sorry.
Does he sew zippers? Your son?
Yeah, and he'll he'll probably sew them all together and play with them. He actually has a sewing machine of the gajillion sewing machines, but I give him a hard time because it's in his room. Like I'm like, this thing is not allowed to collect dust. But you know, I literally bought the machine for this more than anything else. And I love these rando bags of stuff. I'm pretty sure those patches are made by the same company that makes the U.S. military patches. Check it out online for sure. Was talked about just today and trending. It just reminds me. Does that happen where you guys live? Like, I think like around Christmas or a certain time of year, someone will get a sewing machine and they're like, all right, I'm going to do this. And then
I don't want to see.
6 months later, it's in the thrift store. That happens a lot here.
Except I didn't sell my machine, but I'm guilty.
No, but you still have it though. There's I see a lot of people who like because I've had a lot of hobbies, but with me they're all in this room or in another garage, covered or gassed up, ready to go. So it's you know what, for me, because I've always been in the vulture game because I used to buy lockers and stuff like that. So for me, I'm like, the more the merrier, you know, because I get brand new machines at discount, unreal prices.
Maybe you should take me shopping.
It's the law.
Me and Miss Twin are not that lucky, apparently.
For that
It's the law.
service.
It's the law of averages. I'll tell you what it is. I'm constantly looking. That's really what it is. I'm always looking. I go into a thrift store every other day. So eventually, you know, I'll find one. And like when I go to Vegas, I go to every Goodwill in the area, every Savers, every like wannabe mom and pop shop, everything.
I've never been in a Savers. We have one about 3 hours from me. 3.5 hours, but I've never been in it. I honestly didn't know what it was until people started talking about it.
What is it?
It's a they don't have Savers in Oklahoma.
They might, but I've never been in one.
It's a thrift store.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're clean, like it's how would you describe it, Twinny McTwin?
It's a little bit more of an upgrade than Goodwill.
Okay.
And I think you even get coupons, right?
Yes,
because
but
you're on self-checkout.
Wow.
I'm not going to sit here and tell you fairy tales. But they are a little bit more expensive.
They are. Yeah.
So they're like for the rich people of thrift store shopping.
You know what's so sad is that when did that happen? When did that? Because thrifting used to be like you'd get good stuff on the super duper discount.
When everybody started thrifting and turning it over on eBay and stuff.
Oh,
there's a store that I go to in Van Nuys, California. It was a hole in the wall. It's in this industrial area. All of a sudden, one day, I saw someone that I knew from RuPaul's Drag Race there. I didn't say a word to this person. Mind my own business. I come back a month later. There are Beamers. You know, there's all kinds of nice cars in the parking lot because they posted, hey, I got all this clothes here. Mm-hmm. And so now all the yuppies are coming to this area, which is biker land. That area, like that is just biker land. So they ruined my thrift store. They ruined. That place was a gem. Most of the denim jackets in this room I purchased there at a just cutthroat price. But when the yuppies.
Goodwill has gotten out of control, though. Their prices are ridiculous now.
That's happened in the past. Well, where I live, it's been slowly happening, but nationwide, it's happened in the past year.
I think my prices are still a little bit lower than most people's for Goodwill.
Well, it's all relative too, though, because where I live, like I heard this guy. I clicked on this video, and this guy was like, "I'm done with Taco Bell." He paid $9 and made a YouTube video. Where I live in Southern California, a Whopper combo large is $17. An 8-piece at Popeyes is $38. We have like tourism. McDonald's, you got to take a loan out. And because we live in California, they have portion control. So we no longer have the giant fries, you know. So I'm still mad. You're laughing because I'm still talking about it. My rule is, if you're still
they took your giant fries.
They got rid of the red carton. I have to drive like 200 miles east. When I leave anywhere outside of LA County, in the middle of the desert, they're like, "We still have fries here, son." But like where I live, you get a bag now.
That's like when I go home to the South, if I go like to Arkansas or anybody, anywhere else east, I know I'm almost home when I start hitting Waffle Houses, Crystals, and White Castles. Those are my, go-tos.
They don't exist until you get to Arizona. So from Arizona until literally the Atlantic Ocean, there are yellow signs. But for some reason, we do not have them in California.
Yeah.
At least anywhere on the 10 freeway heading east.
It's a southern thing.
But we eat like that here too.
But in Arkansas, they have both Waffle House and what we call Huddle House. So how that started was the brothers that owned Waffle House, I guess, got into a disagreement. The partners, one left and started the same restaurant, but better. It's Huddle House.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a golden waffle here too.
Golden waffle?
Yeah. It's the same as the Waffle House.
Oh.
Yeah.
That sounds like
my favorite meal from the Waffle House is the cheesy eggs with raisin toast grits and the hash browns scattered, smothered, and covered.
Now I just have Hotel California stuck in my head. So I broke my serger. I broke my television last night.
No.
I was full contact sewing in here last night.
How did you break it?
This thing took victims. I sat up in my chair and I am the Bronco in the China shop. And so my chair hit the thing and it didn't even react. But when I turned it on, my son was in here and I was like, I unplugged it. I was like, take it straight to the trash.
Oh, no.
It had a dink in it and it was like a rainbow inside the TV all of a sudden.
No.
It was done. But you know what, though? Like, I've purchased so many of those televisions, so many. I'm kind of
Gilroy.
I only have 81 TVs. You know what's so sad? I liked that being there, so I might move my hockey TV behind me.
I love that you have a TV for everything you watch.
I do. What's that, twin?
I said that was the one you got from your mama's house, right? The one that you had behind you that had the Hobbit on it?
Yes, all of them. No, that's the problem, is that my mom does something to her televisions and I bring them in here and they work. Mm-hmm. And the thing is, I'm the one buying them. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I would say my TV's broken all the time too if I couldn't figure it out. If someone's just going to run to the Walmart and buy me a new one.
I didn't even notice it was missing in action. But you're sitting right in front of where it would be anyway.
Because now I have Doctor Who because we've been talking about Sir Lenny Henry so much. He's on an episode of Doctor Who. Mr. Horn in your car. Horn in your car. They've gone too far. Uncle Horn in your car.
I have no idea.
What?
All of a sudden, like I'll hear a horn and I'll be like, "Oh, there it is."
I can see you driving to work. Somebody honks and Jess is in her car going, horn in your car, horn in your car.
Because I ride by myself now. So
I love it. Oh, I miss it. I love it when people flip me off. I'm telling you, I have such good comebacks. On the road, where I'm from in California, someone will flip me the bird and I'll be like, not tonight, baby. Or my greatest one ever is, you're not my type. I say that all. Someone will flip me the bird. I'm like, you're not my type. No one knows how to come back from comedy. No one. They're just driving all confused. Like, I was angry, but that was funny. No, they're just confused. But for all that calamity that happened last night, I made an amazing hoodie. And you know what? This is the thing about love. Like, I love what I do. I do this because it puts a smile on my face. I'm going to have an endless haul of coats like I saw in that Chanel museum where I was like, oh, they're giving me ideas. Oh, they're giving me ideas. They had this dome of Chanel clothes from throughout the era. And I was like, oh, crap. I got ideas.
He's going to have a storage unit with racks that line all the way up to the top and all the way back and around.
No, I've seen the actual museum. They didn't even have dummies. It was just the clothes like this. All the clothes were suspended in the air, and they're all behind glass. And I was like, I can do that. That's just nothing but rope.
That just means you need to add on to your house so that you can have a museum part for your house.
I think that would be my neighbor's last straw if I built a McMansion, because people are starting to do that around here, and that starts fights. If you block that one tree, we're gonna fight. We are gonna fight. Oh, now I have horn in my car stuck in my head. So needless to say, I'm gonna rearrange this room. I just need to go get another 30-foot HDMI cord. Actually, I have one that's not being used. Actually, now that I think about it, I bought a 100-foot HDMI cord for my my old security system.
Oh.
But I moved it and I haven't.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I ran it from one end of the room to the other.
That is pretty long.
So it killed my television. It killed my serger. But I had a great time making.
Is it as itchy as it looks? Because you said it was itchy. Is that the itchy?
Nice. I'm being nice.
Oh, you made the itchy one?
I'm being nice when I call it itchy.
Oh, you use the itchy kind. Even with it lined, it's still itchy?
Hold on one second.
No, it's probably, on the inside, it's not probably, but
like on the outside, if you touch it.
Yeah, on the outside, I would assume that it was itchy, but, yeah. See, stuff like that, like wool, I'm kind of allergic to. And so if I don't have I'll wear a higher turtleneck or a button down shirt underneath a wool sweaters, because I love wearing them. They keep you so warm and toasty inside. But I start breaking out. I look like I have a rash. So I can't wear stuff like that.
This is horsehair tweed. This stuff is super itchy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take my jersey off because it is hot. The Itchy and Scratchy Show. I was going to call it. I was going to call it Itchy and Scratchy Tweed. But quite honestly, no one has a sense of humor anymore. And so I don't even think people liked the word itchy in my short. And if you can hear my voice, go watch it. Because the views are down on that one.
Wait. Oh, we'll just go ahead. Well, hold on. I'll grab it. I'll go grab it.
Oh, and I made a nice modest hood on this. A nice, tiny, modest hood.
You made a modest hood?
That's my name is Prudence Goodwife.
There it is, boss.
The first, thank you.
Mhm. Of course.
Oh man. And I sat there. I had a moral dilemma of like, some people are lame-os. I had a moral dilemma of how I played that game of how lazy am I right now? Because I'm sick. And I was like, do I want to line this? So for 20 minutes, I sat on my couch. I had it all cut out. I sat on my couch and I just looked at it. And I was like, I can't be that lazy. I don't feel good. And quite honestly, I get my best work done when I'm sick.
That color that you're wearing, it reminds me of Ewan McGregor when in Star Wars when he's got the hood down and he lifts it up.
That's
It
what
reminds me of that.
It reminds me of Star Wars too.
Oh, this is definitely Evil Emperor.
Yeah,
like my hood is all
See?
Palpatine. But I also I go Keebler Elf too, because my hoods are huge.
It's storage.
It's your snack holder.
I'm gonna start a craze.
It's just a snack holder.
Thank you, Andrea. Thank you so much. And if I haven't replied back to you, I'm gonna get on it. I've just been under the weather lately. But I love how this came out. I really wasn't gonna do anything with this. And I had a ton of materials, so I was like, oh, hood. Oh, hood. And the thing about this isn't as thick. Gosh, this killed my serger. My serger can take 2 layers, even 4 layers of tweed. It cannot take 6.
I wonder if it's because it was a different type of tweed.
That's a very good question. This is very flaky. Welcome to my fully operational sewing station.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm so cutting that, Ollie. I am so cutting that.
Yeah.
You're good. Don't worry about it. I don't comment expecting to get replies. No, I absolutely I love you guys. And that's when I'm all about interacting with everybody. I'm about interacting with the chat and everybody here. But that's one thing I love about my hoods. When I started making hoods, well, when I started buying stuff on Amazon, they do not make hoods for people like me who have giant cassava melon heads. And I don't have hair. And I have a bigger head than Twinny McTwin who has hair. So they don't. And they started making them smaller and smaller and smaller. And even like when I ride, I will wear a hoodie. And I won't even put the hoodie on because I got a helmet on. But I still want the hoodie to be huge. If it's not flapping, I don't want it. Your bobbin is your bobbin is a traitor. But I love this style. And so the hoods just got bigger and bigger over time because, like anything else, I started getting artsy fartsy with it. And even before I discovered the San Fernando Valley swap meet, I used to go to the fashion district downtown, and I would go see Modelo Man. He would sell me 200 yards for $40, $50 of different material. So I've always had large amounts of material to work with. I miss Mr. Modelo Man.
You need to go back down there.
I'm gonna take 50 people with me. That is like the heart of everything that's going on. Like,
yeah.
I would go just to his shop and leave if he wasn't there. There's a new merge shirt for you. If it's not flapping, I don't want it. If it's not flapping, it's not. Hey, okay, I got it. If it's not flapping, it's not happening.
There you go.
Oh,
with a little picture of your hood.
I really don't ride with like that anymore, but like people will tuck it in to do all kinds of things. I don't care. I'll let it flap in the wind. It's not a big deal.
You could make a sticker of your hood and put that on there.
Make a what?
A sticker. Like draw out your hood that you're wearing and have it kind of come out to the side, and then across it put that saying.
I like that. I like that. But
I make stickers, so you know.
I live for this look. I absolutely live for the big hoodie look. And it makes me laugh that, like, you know what though, whenever I post on Wednesdays, I really don't get views anyways. There's something weird. There's a weird rhyme and reason to this thing. So I'm okay.
I wonder. But you and I usually post together on Friday mornings. Like, it just happens to be that way some days.
That's because we're working hard. We're sewing, posting videos, grinding YouTube. Do you hear me, YouTube?
Yes. No, I just like I'll post, and then all of a sudden I see like your post, and I'm like, oh, we posted again together again.
That's because I don't sleep. I should, but I do not sleep at night. As he drinks 4 tea bags at once.
Oh,
that's still good. That is so good.
I'm glad it's hitting good.
Well, I'm drinking my combo of green and black tea.
I need to try that someday.
I love cream in my tea.
I live for it. And so it's just something I discovered years ago. It's all because of Starbucks. I asked a long time ago, because every Christmas they have a tea called Joy.
Yes.
And so I just asked, what is this made of? And they're like, it's just black and green tea. And I was like, you messed up. I ran to their store and bought a giant box of green and black tea, and it really is that. And I love that weird taste, that combination.
Mm-hmm. You said it's called Joy Tea?
Joy.
Joy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you say Joy Tea, I just want to say hello, Joy Tea.
Hey, Joy Tea.
It's my accent. No, when I got online, I had to learn to slow down because Southern Californians, we talk like this and we actually got things to do. So we're like, hey, how's it going? Oh, good, bye.
New Yorkers are the same way. Yep. Southern people made me slow down.
I tell teenagers all the time, take a breath. I speak the same language as you. I understand. Take a breath. Take a breath. It's just how we talk around here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's hot. I have a. What's that?
When I first started hanging out here, I had to. It was hard to keep up at first because I had to slowly process every word you just said in the beginning because you talk so fast at times. And when I first went to Virginia, I noticed how slowly they talk down there. And I'm thinking, yes. I don't know how Jeff is going to handle this. He's like, come on, get on with it. And so I guess he's doing fine because he still loves it down there and he still has his job. They haven't tried to push him out yet, I guess. Mm-hmm. But it's just a different pace in Virginia.
Yeah, I agree.
The only thing that ever drives me crazy are speed limits. And I could live anywhere. I don't like country speed limits where it's like 20 miles an hour. On the streets.
Don't come here.
In my hometown, on the streets, our speed limit is 55 miles an hour.
Wow.
Our interstate, here in South Dakota, our interstate, for the most part, is 80 miles an hour.
Oh, I like that.
Until you get towards Minneapolis one way, or you go towards Sturgis the other way. Once you get closer to Sturgis and Rapid, it goes down to 60 miles an hour. So in between that all is 80. But in towns, it's anywhere from 15 to 20 miles an hour in town.
Kilroy, that's one of the reasons I couldn't live in the South. I don't have 20 minutes for a 20-second conversation. To be fair, though, I moved back to my hometown. There are certain people I see, I look at my watch, I'm like, I don't have time for a 30-minute conversation today. I'll go like this and like run down the wrong aisle and run out the store, you know. go to the cashier, be like, check this out, please. Please, I seen someone from high school.
Hurry.
They're gonna want to talk about the 90s. Hurry, please.
Well, I'm going to enjoy it. The pace
Yeah.
is with my back, with my chronic pain. Rushing is so painful,
Mhm.
and a few years ago, I told my husband I was not rushing anywhere ever again. It just hurts too bad.
It
And
does.
yeah, and so the change in pace down there is going to be nice.
Mhm. I believe, yeah. You'll have fun, and because I mean, you're going to a really nice town, and it's country. It is country. It's like there's really nothing around that city.
Yes, yes.
So
I was when I was doing research, and I told Jeff that in my research, I'm finding that there's nothing here really, not a whole lot, as far as a tourist attraction in Lynchburg, that we have to go anywhere from 45 minutes to 3 hours to get to something touristy. And he turned around and looked at me and he goes, good. And I'm like, but not good, because I want something to go see or explore. But he likes that it's not going to be high traffic, lots of people. So
Shenandoah Valley, you are going to absolutely love.
I know. I can't wait. We haven't been there yet. When I've
Just
been
the
there.
lookouts. It's beautiful, and there's caverns and everything in there.
Huh. I know that I have ancestors from Shenandoah Valley, and so I'm looking forward to. I'm just looking forward to all of it, and I'm jealous because it's probably so beautiful there right now with all the fall colors coming.
We're getting close. Not yet.
Okay.
We're getting close.
I'm jealous because last winter, Jeff was talking about it before it was doing anything here, so I was jealous.
Usually around this time of year it gets cooler. I'm shocked I'm not in my vests yet. I can't wait until it gets vest weather.
I can't wait till it's coat weather here.
What is vest weather for you, William? Like how cold? Cool.
I told you I am from the surface of the sun. I wish Rita was here because Rita would defend me when I say this, because you're gonna laugh. Anything under 70 degrees is
that's what I assume. Yeah, that's what I assume. 70 degrees.
69 and below, I'm shaking. And the funny thing is, when I gained weight, I thought that would go away, because when I was skinny, I understood. I was 180 pounds. I was a leaf. I'm 60 pounds heavier, and 50 pounds heavier, and I still shake when I get cold. It's crazy. I thought that would go away when I got my polar bear weight, but it hasn't. I am just not. I'm not. When I lived up north, the funny thing is, when I came back here, it took me years to acclimate to Southern California. And now I'm a product of the sun again.
I can't get enough.
I'd like to be a product of the sun full time.
Kilroy.
She's on a roll today.
Yes. Oh, Kilroy. I love it. But okay.
Oh, sorry, Benjamin.
I was muted that whole time.
Rah!
I agree with whatever Kilroy said. I was a stick. I was. And you know what? That's why I constantly talk about body positivity. And I don't even say that in a cheesy way, because I gained weight and I'm okay with it. That's what happens when you get older. And I still work out. I still do my things, and I don't lose weight like I used to. And I'm okay with it. I'll tell you, when I went up a pant size, Twitty McTwin was here. I did kind of mourn my old pant size.
You did. You did. but you're acclimating very well. You are.
I'm good. I'm going sideways in all directions. So if it was just one body part, I'd be like, oh no. But everything's expanding together. So I'm okay.
Oh my word.
No, but and you know what it is? I speak a couple of languages, and I knew somebody that used to always tell me, when you turn 40, you're gonna gain weight. And she said it so many times it got in my head. And so when it happened years ago, I was like, oh no. But when you hit a certain age, you don't lose weight like you used to, you know?
That's absolutely true. Absolutely true.
Your metabolism slows down and it gets harder to lose.
Like
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
doing different things again, like that I didn't really want to do, but now because I'm just trying to, I'm trying to lose like 10 pounds.
Yay, making with Marilyn. Hello, hello. How are you? Right now, I'm trying to figure out what to make for a pair of pants that I need to make a short about.
Oh,
I had a
how
fabric ranch earlier.
the orange geometric with, or is it brown and orange and cream?
These are so funky. They need like
those. That's
oh,
it.
Oh, these
Oh no,
are.
you already made
Oh
me.
my gosh.
But I need I don't know. These are so. It's hard to match orange. This is. See, that's the thing with tweed. Tweed is so many, like a combination of so many different colors.
But that
And
goes
so
with your Carolina jacket.
the blue and the yellow.
Yeah. I think so personally, but then again, I'm just different. So
You think so, huh?
yeah, I do. I know so.
I do love a good funky combination. Looking like I'm going to challenge someone to a balloon race around the world. I do love I was watching SCTV. Ollie, if you're still here, I was watching SCTV, and they had this hockey skit, and they were called the Toronto Bay Leafs. Oh, I laughed so hard. But like when this guy got rich, they all had plaid suits. It brought back my feverish love. I'm gonna make a plaid suit. I have my orange tweed suit, but it's gone on in years, and so it's starting to return back to the soil. So I need to make another one. It's been found by medical studies that you don't magically gain weight at a certain age. You have more trouble losing it at a certain age. People just get lazier.
Yeah.
I ate so much during the plague. It's not even funny. Hi, Marilyn. Oh, he just showed a thickish wool coat tweed he made. Thank you so much. I did. And Marilyn, you are always welcome. I had to take the tweed coat off because it's hot in here. And I don't think I'm 100% recovered at all from my illness.
Yeah.
But I just fell in this rabbit hole last night of watching SCTV. I'm in the grade 2 now. And so I need a plaid suit. And it's gotta be blue. Because they all had blue plaid suits. I was like, oh, I love it.
What is SCTV?
It's an old show. It had Rick Moranis. Uncle Buck. What was his name? Jim Candy. No, John Candy.
John Candy.
Okay.
Just everybody on the show. You're like, oh my gosh, I know them. Every single person. Martin Short was on SCTV. Oh man, SCTV was all. They have so many people. I've been laughing this name for a while. Oh, thank you so much, Marilyn. Thank you so much. You know, I have reverse hours, so I spend this time of the day trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, and then I stay up all night doing it.
Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
it was Don Candy. Alibaba knows Don Cherry is one of my heroes. Oh gosh, am I gonna go off about Don Cherry again? Let's see if I can pull up some of Coach's suits. Whoops, wrong button. Oh, I can't talk into it.
Oh,
Don Cherry. Oh, there we go. Pictures of Don Cherry.
Let's see what you're doing. Marilyn, I'm working on packing Legos. And I don't know if you were on here the other night when I started, but I've got quite a bit packed. That shelving unit is almost empty. And all of those over there, well, I can't tell what I'm doing. There, all that is gone. So I'm getting closer to being finished with all of his Legos.
You still have $20,000 worth of Legos in there.
Yep. I do. I mean, just because I pack them away doesn't mean they decrease in
No, but
value.
just what you showed right now.
20,000. Oh, what you see now? Those are just the empty boxes. Well, no,
Oh.
some of those still haven't been opened and done yet.
I spend so much money on Legos. They are so expensive.
This one, I think, is his biggest one. Gosh.
Eugene Levy. I love Eugene Levy. Is that Ninjago Tower?
Yeah, that.
Ah!
It has not been opened yet because he has no place to display it. So he hasn't put it together yet.
amazing.
I know. It's one of his 12 or 13 that are still in the box because he doesn't have room to display it.
Wow.
And once he puts them together, he won't take them apart. So that's why I'm trying to pack all these so that they don't fall apart too much in transit. So they're all in individual boxes. Each set's in an individual box and labeled and with its book, so he doesn't have to look real hard for that to put it back together. And
I remember her Alibaba. You know what? That is huge, Marilyn. That is huge. And yes, I am fanning off of Legos because I know how much money I invested in. Because I bought a ton for my son. Out of all the stuff that's in the storage unit, all his Legos are in his closet. Oh, we have tubs. I kept all the instructions. All the guys are in separate tubs because we're crazy. So all the Lego people are in separate tubs.
Yep, he had all of his minifigs that didn't like. He likes those. You know, you remember those little packages that it's a mystery minifig. He had tons of those.
I used to bribe my son with those. I was like, all right, if you're good at school, I'll get you one. And he didn't know I had like 30 in the car. And I'd be like, all right, if you're
Peyton, I did that with Peyton. The Tooth Fairy brought Peyton Legos because the first time I tried to give him money, he threw a fit because we couldn't go spend it right then. And he wanted a toy. He didn't want money. He wanted a toy. So from that point on, the Tooth Fairy brought him Legos. And I would buy those mystery things. And then if he told me that he had a special one that he wanted, I would get on eBay and try to find it so that the next time he lost a tooth, I would have it ready. So he's my serious Lego person.
But you know, he could make a ton of money doing that. Like, especially he could go work for Lego and make a ton of money.
I wish he would make a ton of money from these drawers because he's got I don't know how to flip my camera on my Mac. Do you guys know how?
Go down to your little camera thing and it should show where you can flip it.
It might not have a flippy thing on it though.
Is it a webcam or is it?
No, it's the camera on the Mac.
Oh, yeah, you probably can't flip it then.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm glad my computer doesn't have a camera on the back because you'd see the fourth wall would disappear.
Well, let me get back to where I can see you guys. I don't know. Here's okay. I've got this tub. What did I do? Do you see me?
Yeah.
Can you still see me?
Oh yeah, we still see you.
I'm not sure what I did.
I do. I hit buttons all the time.
So I have a question for anybody in the chat.
There we
Well,
go.
Cynthia's figuring things out. I wear fentanyl patches, which are considered a transdermal patch, which means the medicine that's on the patch goes through my skin. And I'm one of those people that patches don't like to stick to. So my husband found me some sticky stuff that it's like a little alcohol pad, but you put it on your skin and it makes your skin have a tackiness that keeps your patches to stick better.
Huh.
My question is, if you use that on your skin and then you put your patch on, does that prevent the medicine going through your skin?
You're cleaning the area. Alcohol cleans the
I
area.
clean
It doesn't. It won't
I
negate.
clean my area all the time. Like every time I change my patch every 3 days, I take the patch off and I wipe it down.
No, but what I'm trying
And
to
then
say is that your patch is 90 times stronger than the alcohol. So all you're doing is cleaning the area. That's all you're doing. So nothing would disturb the patch. I used when you said transdermal, it reminded me when
I
I
have
used the
Tagaderm. That's what I'm using, but it still doesn't stick all the way sometimes.
I used the patch to quit smoking cigarettes twice. I would
Yeah,
put
that
the
didn't
patch
happen.
on. I would put the patch on and then well, the first one didn't work. I would wrap it because mine would fly off. Even with
Yeah.
salon paws.
Well,
When I have a salon pause, I literally will wrap my
they
arm
actually
with
they
the
actually
salon
came
pause.
out with this stuff that's I forget, it's called skin prep or something, and they use it for people that use like Dexcom and use insulin pumps, things like that have to stick
Yeah.
to your skin. And so what it does is it puts a barrier after you clean your skin. You wipe your area down with it. It's like a little alcohol pad, but it's actually like a glue for your skin. And you wait for it to get tacky, then you put it on, and it keeps your basically the plastic part of the sticky part of your pad on your skin. But my question is, if should I wipe the whole area with the glue part, or should I just wipe the area that the sticky part is going to stick to? Because what I'm concerned about is that my fentanyl that's on the patch, if my skin is covered with the glue, because it creates a barrier,
Yeah.
it may not get through to my skin.
Hey Byron, great to see you. Great to see
I was
you.
a little concerned.
So I'm wondering if I should just maybe wipe around it because what I do is I put the patch on and then I take a Tagaderm bandage and put that on so it makes it
Oh, that'll
waterproof so it
work.
doesn't come off.
No, that'll work.
But
I
the
usually do that
Tagaderm
too.
doesn't want to stay stuck to my skin. That's what I was just cutting off was the piece that was pulled up because it bothers me.
Or you know what? Now you totally reminded me. No, because it's been years since I've worn a transdermal patch. Put a bigger Band-Aid on it. Get a good old school Johnson and Johnson. I am greasy. I have greasy bell pepper skin, and they stick to me. Get the old school Band-Aids because I'm a born asthmatic. I should have never smoked cigarettes. I tried to quit for 10 years. I tried to quit smoking cigarettes.
But
And
the
second
problem
time.
that okay, I understand what everybody's saying, but the problem is the adhesive that is on the bandages isn't staying stuck to my skin no matter what I use. I have to use an extra adhesive.
Interesting.
So I'm wondering, should I just put the adhesive not where the actual medicine part is, but around the edges?
Yeah. So my grandma used to wear the freestyle.
Yeah.
I had to change it for her. So when she had her insulin pump, and so I would clean the area with alcohol, do all of that stuff, and then just around the edge where I know that that freestyle wasn't going to hit. I would put the stickiness around that, and I would extend it a little bit further out, so that when I went, so I applied it, and then wait a little bit, and then I'd wipe off the rest of the stickiness if there was anything left.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what I was thinking about doing, but I knew not to put the skin prep over the whole area because it says on the
Yes.
box that it's a barrier. It's just going to make it the whole area sticky. And I was like, well, that doesn't make sense. I'm not going to be able to use it because the medicine won't get through it.
Yeah. So just make a circle around wherever you know it's going to be. You can even like draw a little circle if you need
Because
to.
it's literally, my patch is literally a little tiny square this big.
Okay.
So so that's not what I'm worried about, the extra bandage staying on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold on.
You're totally reminding me of when
Yes,
I quit
that's what I was
smoking.
talking about. So
You're totally reminding me when I quit smoking. I forgot about that. That was the worst experience of my life.
I'm a favorite person when they put IVs on me. You should see it. I have a layer. I have the IV itself. Then I have the little sticky part that they put over it. Then they put 2 layers of Tagaderm. Then they put 3 layers of tape over me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm a fun one. And I have to be careful because the adhesive, if it has latex in it at all, I break out from it.
Oh gosh.
If they used the regular like plastic medical tape instead of paper tape, I break out from it. I'm just really lucky that whatever they use for the Tagaderm and for the adhesive on the fentanyl patch, I don't break out from.
Hold on.
That's great.
You know, it's funny. I do too.
I have
And
a
it was-
high reaction to latex. Before they went and made all ERs latex free, they literally, in my local ER, they would have to set up. I had my own little container, own little air. They had my own little prep cart with my name on it because everything in there was latex free, including all the tape. When I would go in for surgery, because I've had 9 knee scopes done. I've had 9 knee surgeries.
Yeah.
And so they literally had a little section of stuff that they had for me.
Byron used the patch. That was you know what it was? I quit smoking when I was in my 20s. And then I quit smoking, oh my gosh, over like 12 years ago in my 30s, and I wasn't ready for the chemical drop.
Yeah.
When I was in rehab, they made me wear a patch because it was when it was a hospital and you can't smoke on it, like
yeah.
So I had to and when I say rehab, it's not for what you think. It was for my eating disorder.
No
So
worries.
they made me put a patch on, but do you know I had to wait 4 days for them to find a patch that did not contain latex?
Wow.
They had to go to another company and special order patches for me.
Wow. My father-in-law orders all of that stuff for all the local hospitals. He's the manager for all the EPP and medicines and everything. So he does all the inventories for all the ERs and everything within Raleigh, Durham area. So
and
there's
people don't realize there's latex and stuff that you wouldn't think that there's latex in. Like
we talked about
the soft collars, like when you get whiplash and they put you in those soft collars, that's full of latex. I had one on my neck and nobody realized that when I broke my neck, before they realized I had actually broken it, they put me in a C collar. And I walked around for 2 weeks with a broken neck. And I finally went to my doctor and I said, look, there's something wrong. I can't stand up. Every time I stand up without my brace on, I fall over. I have no equilibrium. I said, and also this thing is making me feel like I can't breathe. And so they ripped it off of me and looked, and it said in bold letters, latex.
Dang.
By the time they took it off, I had a ring around my neck like no tomorrow. And that's when he decided to send me for an emergency scan on my neck. And I got a phone call from him saying, do not pass go. Do not collect $200. And whatever you do not go over the speed of 20 miles an hour. And don't hit anything. Go and get your collar. And I said, you're not putting a halo on me.
Yeah.
And so we opted to put me in a hard neck thing, and what we found out later was I was actually pregnant with my youngest when I broke my neck,
Oh wow.
and I broke it inside my house.
I need backing for this. I need some.
Oh, I like that.
Nothing will match this, but I don't have enough for. I have enough for the arms and a front piece of a jacket, and my style. Oh,
There you go. I got that same
What
color,
about this?
Jess. I
I don't know
got a
if I
bolt
have
of that.
anything tan. The problem is I don't know if I have anything tan in here.
I got a
Hobby
bolt. I
Lobby.
can send you a couple yards.
Is this discount week at Hobby Lobby?
Girl, yes.
I got a bolt of that so I could make my Pride and Prejudice dress, the brown one.
Mm-hmm.
So this is probably what I'll be doing this evening.
I
think
love that fabric.
I might
I like
find
that blue.
something.
It
It's
looks like a
gorgeous.
flower burst, or it looks like a sunburst. Like to me, like it's
It-
just a burst of something.
You know what it looks like? It's one of those. Is it a mum?
Oh,
Yes.
okay, I can see that.
Like the big wide mums?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't decide if it's a flower, like a mum flower burst or a firework burst.
I think it's a little of both because if you look at it, they're not all the same.
Yeah.
It's really, I like it.
Yeah.
They did a great job with the color on it.
Yeah.
You did your duty, Gretzky. You did your duty.
Thank you for putting on your jersey. I appreciate it. And Ron, thank you for putting on your jersey if you watch this later. I appreciate it.
Yeah. When did he disappear? Was it when I was gone earlier? Gone
When
for
I disappeared to change my clothes?
No.
No, Ron. When did he leave? It was a little bit after I got
A long
on.
time ago when I came back from disappearing for a little while,
Yeah.
he was
Yeah.
gone.
He hopped off, I think. Our internet, I don't know.
Okay.
I'll check my.
I
He'll
covered
probably-
that.
I mean, did he say goodbye or goodnight or anything?
Ron,
Off.
Ron, we need closure.
That reminds me. I know. I gotta. All right. Gotta man up. I almost started crying. I gotta rethread my serger for the. What's the 3? 3, 4, 1, 2. It's a great dance move too. Great dance move.
See, I'm here. I'm here for it. I was
For
ready
some
for
reason,
it.
last night I went 4, 3, 1, 2. I don't know what's wrong with me.
I always wanted to know: is there really a difference?
It eventually caught.
Yeah.
It was me. I asked way too much of my serger last night.
You know how I remembered which one goes first? I took some painter tape and made little strips and wrote number 1, number 2, number 3
People do that.
because I could not remember. With my short-term memory, I just could not remember it.
That's not uncommon.
And I got
It happens
tired of
all the
looking it
time.
up on YouTube.
Minecraft.
Whenever I see like that, I appreciate it when people do that. And I buy a serger from the thrift store. I'm like, oh, thank you. But my question is all serger timing universal?
I don't think so. Not especially maybe the older ones, but not the newer ones because you've got air threading and all that now.
Gotta wait a minute. I'm finding Legos that either Benjamin chewed on as a puppy or my bird did. Because that looks like it could be either. I don't know if I'll keep that one.
That's what I want. I want one of those air threaders so bad.
Me too, just because I'm tired of all the mistakes.
Right?
Because one thing throws, you got to thread the whole machine all over again.
That's good. Yeah, that was going to be my question. Like, I don't know the difference between them.
An air threader?
Someone wants to enlighten me.
So
Not
the
into
newer
surfer
ones,
world.
almost all of the
Yeah.
newer ones are air threading. So there's a little button and there's
Yeah.
a little hole down at the bottom where you would bring your thread over to put it through all the loops and stuff. So
Okay.
all you do now is you take your thread to the bottom to the little tiny hole. You stick it in there and you press a button and it goes zoop and threads the whole thing for you. You go to the next one, zoop, threads it. So you're only left with threading your needles.
So what machine is that?
Any of them?
Singer.
Brother has them. Janome has them. Baby Lock has them.
Oh,
Brother has them.
Walmart, they sell the Singer version of it.
Yeah, They're all you have to look for is for it to say air threading.
Oh, well, I'm not buying another serger anytime soon. I
don't have a choice. Mine broke.
I need to
My
find
motor
the
froze.
needles. Before I even start unscrewing things, I need to find the serger needles. I literally had them last night.
Check your needle drawer.
I spent 2 hours with William on a live one day threading this thing. We ain't going back to that life.
Check the little cubby hole of your serger.
I'm actually an expert at threading them. No, I did something magic because it was like right here, and I did some poof, you're gone stuff. So, but I hoard.
Yep.
I hoard so.
That's what I used to do before my threader, my machine broke.
Do you think you
And
accidentally put it in the container that all those patches and things were in?
No,
That's a good idea, Jess. You could have
no, because all of that. For as much as I was excited and happy to play with my stuff, I wanted to sew, and so
there
I was
was
sewing.
in that box. There was a container of needles.
But I don't know. Can you I haven't had luck using universal needles on.
Yeah. They're universal. That's what I used on my brother.
Can you use a universal needle on a on a serger?
Can we go?
Yeah.
To the screen?
It's the same needles that you use on your machine,
Here
on
you
your
go.
sewing machine. They're the same needles.
You're going to use the 8012 or the 9014?
If I get desperate, I'll
He's
use
using tweed. I'd say 9014.
So needles for something different. What for a t-shirt?
If it's stretchy, you want to use a stretch needle or like a I think it's like a ball needle. The end of it's like a ball. For leather, vinyl, silk, satin, you want to use what they call either the Microtex or they have special needles that are smaller. They're the same size, but the way they're tapered into the needle part is smaller so that it leaves a smaller hole.
Yeah.
Because silk, satin, leather, vinyl, the material, unlike cotton, doesn't go back together. So once you poke the hole, it's there forever. You can't get rid of it.
Oh, okay.
And so you want to make the holes as small as possible.
I think I'm going to nix the idea of what I wanted to do with my dress, William, what I said earlier.
Why?
We're just going to go, I don't know if I'm capable of doing
You're
that.
never going to know until you try it.
All right. Well, I'm
Look
going to be
here, Missy.
I got
I'm getting ready to sew a whole entire quilt made of leather. If I can try to do that, you can try to do whatever you want to do with your dress.
I like
Andrea's approach. For tomorrow.
I like Andrea's approach 100%. It's just killing me because I had actual serger needles like right here yesterday, but because I am a mountain of disorganization, they're like right here, and it's looking at me saying, "I'm here." It's chirping like a cricket in here.
Hammer, where are they? Hammer.
Are they over there by your stand on the desk, right in front of you? Over where your laptop is sitting.
This one?
Yeah.
They should be under here, but they're not. So.
What about that stuff near the pad of paper on the corner?
Down here?
Like I'm pointing to it like he can see me.
Oh.
Oh, I found it. I found it. I found it. I think.
I found it for you.
I found it. I found it. See,
you're welcome.
This is what I'm not kidding you. This is me in here. I'm in here with and I am of the age. I used to make fun of my parents. They would get close to somewhere and they turn the music down. I am that guy. When I can't find something, I turn my YouTube down.
I just like the fact that I was pointing to them and you finally found them, like you could actually see me pointing to them.
Yeah.
I'm weird because a long time ago I used leather needles in my overlocker and it worked for a while, but then when the needles broke, it completely destroyed the machine. And so I don't know if they tell you to use serger needles for a specific reason. I liked having heavy duty needles in my serger. I prefer to have heavy duty needles, but The overlocker works. I kill sergers. Honestly, it's not the serger. It's me. In this relationship, it's me. I ask way too much of
Well,
things from Walmart.
we just finally got the rest of everything I needed to start this quilt ordered, and I was going through. I've had a time and a half with Amazon the last couple of days, because they said none of my orders went through, and then all of a sudden I started getting shipping notifications.
That's me. Amazon and I fight.
And then I'm going through my orders because they took one order that was like $500 and something and broke it up into 5 different orders. So everything has a different shipping number now. And so I'm looking through all my orders and just realized that they don't know where any of my needles that I ordered are.
Oh, that drives me insane. Good morning, Christina. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning.
And if I don't get the right needle, I may not be able to make my quilt.
I was
That's
thinking
how I
about
feel.
you earlier, Christina. I miss you.
Absolutely. Let me just snip all.
But I've already decided one way or the other, this damn quilt's getting made.
I
I don't care if I'm scared of it or not. It's getting done.
You know what's really funny? I had a weird fear of my
Oh, I'm
serger.
terrified of this quilt.
I had a
Absolutely
fear
terrified.
of my serger for the longest time, and I've conquered that. Like even last night, I had this thing threaded really fast because I was angry. Well, it happened, and I should. Give
I
this
think
thing a
mine is
cleaning.
because nobody has seen it where nobody knows that this can be done. Because as of right now, there's no pictures of an entire leather quilt. So it's kind of, and then everybody starts asking questions. Well, what are you going to do about pressing your seams and doing this and doing that?
And yes, Kilroy, I have paid for Jeff Bezos' rocket. I have.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did pay.
I
Well,
have
my husband paid.
single-handedly-
I didn't.
I have I have paid. If I have stuff, I'm waiting for stuff right now. I'm getting 2 more hat boxes soon because we're expanding here in the house of Zoe.
No.
That
Two
are like
more?
this. Yeah. Because I have more patches. Because this is not a hat box. I just put it in here. I bought it at Walmart. But I have more patches to put in here.
Bills.
For my
Bills.
for my, oh, man,
I'm just gonna keep saying it out loud so your phone picks me up. Buffalo Bills in Buffalo, New York. Old school hat. Vintage
Buffalo wings.
Buffalo.
Oh, it'll pop up. I click on the buffalo hat, so it'll definitely pop
Okay.
up. Oh, this is a mess. It's got broken pieces. I need light.
Your favorite team, the Patriots. New England Patriots.
Oh, no. No.
I was telling my son today.
Don't
'cause
even get me started on them.
My son asked me if I've ever worn other. Hey, Brenda. Hello. Some surgeons specify special needles. Others do good with universals. I've always wondered that. I use what it's specified as. I have a fear of my serger too. Thank you, Marilyn. I was so scared of my serger, and I'm not kidding you. It's taken me 6 years to get over the fear. I'm not kidding you. There's a bunch of leather quilts that come up on Google image search.
So
for
those leather quilts, those are more like they had like, it's a piece of leather that has been what's the word, embossed, and then they go around the edging. But mine is actually going to be completely pieced.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it.
Is that what you were working on a week or so ago? In one of your lives? It's
No.
an angel.
That is the one that I was practicing with.
Okay.
So I'm still
Brenda.
working on that one, but I'm running out of time, so I'm gonna have to skip practicing and go right to it.
Okay.
So I've got all the pieces cut out. Well, not all of them. I've got about 80% of the pieces cut out. And then when the white and the cream get here, I will cut the rest of that out, and I'm just going to start piecing and sewing. And then what I'm going to do for the seams, because of it being faux leather, even with real leather, you can't. You don't want to hit it with a hot iron because it'll melt it.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'm going to use my pinking shears and go around each of the curves and make them as close to the seam as I can, so that I don't have to press them. And so when it finally gets done and I fold it out, it should lay flat because of the pinking. At least that's what I hope. And if not, well, then we'll just do it the other way, and I'll take some pressing sheets and fabric and put it on top, and then run a quick iron over it on a low heat.
Brenda, I've always wondered about this because I've known quite a few people that have worked at places like this in America. Did you just do the same thing over and over? And the reason I asked that is because I could do that. Most people are like, I would hate that. When I lived up north, I got paid $90 an hour to put breadsticks in a box, and I just did this. And people were getting fired. People were quitting around me, and they're like, sir, you are a machine. So I watch a lot of industry, like a lot of people from around the world working in certain places. And there's this, there's a clothing line in downtown LA that they pride themselves. They basically bought the old sweatshop buildings and gave people breaks and let them unionize. But they're still in the old buildings. I have to concentrate putting this in because, nope, I'm not going to hype it up. Sergers and I have a lengthy history. You want to talk about a ham saga? Me and this Serger are a ham saga. We've been going at it for 6. Sergers and I'm not kidding you. If you go back to my videos, my first complaint video was about Sergers. I bought one and I was like, what is this monstrosity? What is this monstrosity? My mother-in-law worked in a sewing factory years ago, and she's an excellent seamstress, or was before she got older. My grandmother was like that. She was the best cook on earth. Then she hit 95 and you know, her food went downhill. Yes, piecework.
I think people's taste buds change. Like at some point in their life, and when they get older, either they want a lot more salt in their diet because they're craving those minerals, or everything's too salty and they want bland food.
So true.
Part of the reason that we crave more salt in our food as we get older is because the taste buds that are on your tongue that taste the bitter foods, they start to die first. They start to, as we age, they start to go first. So that's when you start finding people adding more salt to their food.
Lordy, I'm going to be in trouble now. I'm going to be putting a whole freaking canister of salt on my food.
I'm just glad I never was a salt.
Oh, I am a salt fiend. My doctor has me put salt on my food because it helps with my blood pressure.
Cynthia and I are related. I'm a sultan as well. I don't know. I grew up watching a lot of television. Does anyone remember the commercial, Meet the Butter Tins? And they would put butter in their food. That's my family. I grew up in that house. And we're sultans too. Still to this day, I tell my mom, like, after all these years, you still salt your food. Like, she's a good cook too. She's like, it's not like it needs salt, you know.
And see, when I cook, I don't put as much salt in my food because not everybody likes that. So I'm the one that's always adding the salt to my plate afterwards.
My mom didn't cook.
But it keeps my pressure up. So,
my mom didn't cook with salt. So we just grew up not eating a lot of salt. And now I'm sensitive to it, I guess. I don't salt my food at all.
I love salt.
I think I have taste bud issues because I'm like, let's salt this. But I also smoked cigarettes compulsively for like 19 years straight. Then I abruptly quit. Like, my taste buds are all over the place. When I quit drinking alcohol, my taste buds changed.
Yep.
You know, like
Mhm.
completely. All of a sudden, the stuff that I loved, I was like, "What is this garbage?" So it truly just depends on the person, I think.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Everybody's different.
This isn't rocket science, but all right, come on.
I forgot about my son's tiny blocks.
Yeah.
They're not Lego brand. They're
Those are the Fragos or whatever they're called. The Punkos, Pagos. Yeah.
the nano blocks. They're
Oh wow!
The teeny tiny ones.
yeah, like they're the anime characters
Oh
that
God, don't tell my daughter they have this. She hasn't figured that part out yet.
yeah. So he has some of these, and
We're on Funko Pops. She likes those.
oh gosh,
Oh,
he
man.
picked those up the other day.
So my daughter, my oldest, was a huge fan of Walking Dead. I'm one of those parents that if my kids wanted to watch it and they could understand it and they didn't scare them, they could watch it. So
Yeah.
they wanted to watch The Walking Dead, they watched The Walking Dead. And her favorite character was Daryl.
I didn't.
And so, well, he rode a Harley and had a crossbow. She does not ride a Harley, but she has a crossbow that we bought her that is a very expensive crossbow.
Yeah.
But so for her 15th birthday, she wanted a Walking Dead birthday cake, which meant I had to find somebody that would customize a cake.
Mm-hmm.
So I found somebody. It was a 2-tiered cake, and I went and bought all the little figurines for the top. So it had him with his little motorcycle. Then it had him with his little poncho hanging off. It had around the whole cake. It had caution tape, like zombies. It had blood dripping off of it, like zombies were coming. And then on certain parts, it had all of his sayings that he would say. And some of them were kind of naughty sayings, but that's what he said, and that's what got put on the cake.
Mm-hmm.
She got so many freaking compliments on that cake. That lady got so much business from me, from people that went to that party, because their printer actually broke that day and she couldn't finish printing out all the sayings. They rolled out fondant for each little piece and wrote all the sayings by hand on it.
Wow. That's dedication.
It was the best freaking cake.
Oh, Ollie, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you
bye,
so
Ollie.
much. We'll be back at it. Oh, tomorrow, because it's somebody's birthday.
Brenda, Jess
Maybe.
is working on a dress that she wants to wear tomorrow for her birthday. I'm assuming.
We will all
for
be
her
on,
birthday.
we'll be on Jess's channel tomorrow because it's her birthday, and it's my party, and I'll cry if I want to, cry if I want to, cry. Hold on, me. We do the swim. You will cry too.
Same time as William's channel, by the way. So same time.
Just send me the linky link.
Somebody's a vampire. That's why. Welcome to the club.
I wonder who helped me become this way.
I'd like to know how you managed to stay up so late and still get up for going to school in the morning.
I couldn't do it. She's stronger than me.
Moxie.
In fact, I guess I could maybe once. I am going on 2 hours of sleep from last
You're
night.
getting there. You're getting there.
I'm getting there.
If you can make it on 2 hours of sleep, you're doing good.
I get so hypoglycemic and cranky. I should be all cell phones should be taken away from me. If when I lose sleep, my vision starts going.
Mm-hmm. That's why I could not see this morning. Everything was so blurry. That's probably why.
So I realized that I can't fast. I usually fast at night and then I'll eat the next day, like at some point, like between 10:30 and 12. Today, it's so real. When you get done with fasting, it's like almost like a food coma. I had eggs and bacon and something else because I was just eating protein and just trying to get that up because I have to eat that with my surgery. And I literally thought I was going to fall asleep, and I was drinking coffee. And I was like, how I can't do this. I'm walking around my classroom, going outside, fresh air. I was like, this is ridiculous. Almost 40 minutes just fighting it. And then I was fine after that.
Huh.
But I wasn't tired until I ate, until I filled my stomach full of food.
Mm-hmm. Just like a baby.
Just like
Right?
a newborn baby.
I'll pass out. Like I eat huge
Jess,
meals
it's
and
your
I'm like,
birthday.
Oh, thank
oh,
you.
happy birthday.
Well, at least it is in half the country.
Yeah.
We're almost there. 2
Yeah,
hours.
William can't
For
celebrate
you.
it.
Yes. It's been my birthday for a solid hour.
Now just
Oh, that's
five.
right. You're ahead of me by an
People have
hour.
already been texting
I forgot
me.
about that.
I love it.
Yeah.
But it's actually at 2:41 tomorrow afternoon. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Set my alarm right now.
But
I
you're
was
one-
born-
Please
I
set an
love
alarm
this.
for us.
I love this. I was born at noon.
yeah.
I didn't believe my mom until I looked at my birth certificate. I was born exactly at noon.
Do you know when you get adopted and they give you your new birth certificate, your date, your time of birth is at 12 a.m.?
Really?
You do the got me date?
It's just always been my birthday.
Yeah.
My birthday has always been my birthday. We never changed it.
Oh, that's
But
good.
on the birth certificate, because
yeah.
I got a new birth certificate with my parents' names on it when I got adopted at 7.
Yeah.
So the time they just fill in as 12 a.m. and they give me the same day.
Huh. Interesting.
So I actually don't know my exact time of birth.
Thank you.
But
Laura.
I've
Thank
always
you, everyone in
I've
the
always
chat.
had the same birthday. And the only reason why I know that is
Yay,
because
Laura.
I lived with my parents from the time I was 3.5 to 7 when they adopted me.
Okay.
So I always remember in January, once they realized that I enjoyed going to Disney World so much, when we were in Florida, January happens to be Floridian month. If you're a Florida resident, you get discounts in January for Disney World. Well, that happened to be my birthday. So every year for my birthday, I would get to go to Disney. I'd skip school and go to Disney World.
They used to have this thing where California residents got half off. They made so much money off of us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody was like, heck yeah, we came with our IDs. Everybody
From the time they started doing that, and my mom found out about it, she was a Florida resident Disney pass holder from the time it started to the time she died. She was literally holding she had her Disney pass in her car, in her wallet that she had just renewed.
Laura, hello. I didn't say hello. I'm getting over being sick. And I'm like, I'm still sweating. We're going on 2 hours. I'm still kind of sweaty. I thought I was better. I can talk.
You sound a little better.
You sound better than you did yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you it's because Kaiser came through today. The only reason I'm standing is because Kaiser was like, here you go. Keep going. Keep the party going. And it's so weird to me because I've been sick my whole life. I'm so used to going to the physical doctor.
Yeah.
I just shoot him an email. Bruh, this and this and this is happening. And he's like, bam, this will be at your house tomorrow. And it was.
Yeah. I was going to ask you how'd your doctor reacted to you going, all right, it's that time of the year. Here we come.
They know.
Yeah.
If there's a fire in the sky,
Yes.
if there's
My doctor's waiting.
if the weather changes, they know. They like I make them rich. They're like, yeah, we'll give you whatever you want. Your insurance clears, kid. We'll give you whatever you want.
Yep.
I was
My
adopted
doctor,
at-
I guarantee you, even though they just messed with my pain meds, my doctor's expecting a phone call saying that it's not working. We need to fix it.
I miss those days where I could call in and get a prescription without going to the
You can't do it too often. I mean, your doctor really, really, really has to know you and your medical stuff for
Yeah.
them to even do that anymore.
Yeah, well, insurance is
Yeah.
the reason that they
Yeah.
get away with it like they used to.
Back when I
Like-
was independent, I was going to the doctor for everything, but then I got Kaiser insurance for the third time, and it's in like I guess you get what you pay for, but I'm not even gonna sit up here and tell you how much I pay for it. And they charge me more because I have a chronic illness,
Yep.
and so I pay more money. Like I was uninsurable up until 1, 2, 3 presidents. No, 4 presidents ago, I was uninsurable until 4 presidents, and I literally
Yeah.
just paid for all my stuff.
If you had up until about 4 or 5 years ago, if you
Oh.
had a chronic illness or a pre-existing illness that they deemed that was too much, they did not have to carry you. So the only way I got away with it was because I didn't officially have the official diagnosis in my record stating that I had MS. It stated that I might have it. So therefore they had no choice but to cover me because it didn't state that I actually had it. I didn't get my actual MS diagnosis officially until 5 years ago.
Laura, thank you so much. And it's 3412.
And I was already covered, so they couldn't deny me coverage.
I believe in you.
You can do this, William.
No, thank you so much, Brenda. Thank you so much. I told you my mom punked me for a COVID test. She sat on me and was like, "You don't want to do it. I don't believe you." So I don't have the C word, but I'm just not because I'm born. I've always had a lower immune system, so I get sick a lot. It's just the way. That's just the way. This is.
And you work around. And you also work around people that are immune compromised.
I work around people with disabilities. I do. I'm surrounded by of anything that you could possibly think of that's considered a disability.
Yeah. And a lot of them are immune compromised because of their whatever.
But I'm laughing because I also have a teenager. So he goes to high school and brings back the plague.
Yep.
You know, like and he goes to the he'll go to the weight room and I'm like the other day I gave him rubbing alcohol in the car and he's like, "You are so lame. I'm not taking this with me." I was like, "When you go to the gym, rub down all the equipment." He's like, "No, you're going to get me laughed out of the gym." I was like, "You're going to get a cold." And guess what happened? He got a cold.
It's better than you getting sick.
Exactly.
But kids don't believe me.
Oh.
You know, he doesn't believe me. He doesn't believe me.
Then why does every gym that you walk into
make you wipe it
have
down?
the spray bottle and everything? You wipe down everything, no matter what. It doesn't matter where you
I
are.
thought I was playing though. I think that's what it was. And then we were in the parking lot. I gave him a rag from the house and a big old bottle. I was like, "Wipe it down." And he was like, "You're so embarrassing." So I'm gonna sneak it in his backpack next time.
But I think all kids think that. All teenagers think that. I was just lucky because I was already getting sick when my kids got to that age. So even with me working 16, 18 hours a day, when I got sick, I was down for the count. There was no 2-day down. I was down for 2 to 3 weeks. So they were always really, they knew I wasn't kidding when I said, "Please."
Did the Kings, are they winning?
Oh no, they're not televising.
There you go, Laura.
My doctor finally gave me a cell phone number because I was going to see him so often. Now I just call him and he'll
I
send
have
me
mine on
any script I
Messenger.
need. That's my doctor. And one thing when long story short, I have the same doctor from when I was a child. I had a doctor. I was like an asthmatic, sick all the time. He'd look at me and be like, "What's wrong with you?" So when I came back, I laughed because he went from being a pediatrician to working with everybody. And because of my last name, he's still my doctor. And he's like, "How are you still alive?" Literally, I hadn't seen the guy in 20 years. He walks up to me. He's like, "How are you still alive?" So I love Hoffman. I call him Hoffy. And he tells me all the time, if anyone ever else called me Hoffy, I'd tell him to go away. But I like it when you call me Hoffy.
Brenda has that she met her half brother for the first time tonight. Bizarre.
Way to go.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, was it a good experience?
Did it go good?
So it's just
That's awesome. You know, my father was a Rolling Stone and had many children, and
Love that.
when he passed away, a woman who could have been my father's twin, my oldest sister, walked up to me and was like, "Hi, nice to meet you. I'd never met her before." You know, and it was all
I love the
positive.
fact that you say he's a Rolling Stone.
Oh, he was. Oh, my pops. He
That's one way to say it.
he tried to. I used to call him either Pharaoh or Moses, depending on my mood, because he tried to repopulate the earth. So, and he had unreal projects.
That's so cool.
And he's
Oh,
amazing.
hey,
Emma
busy.
retires. He's
Oh my
board
God.
certified in pediatrics. Oh, I love that, Laura. I am so excited for you, Brenda. I am so excited for you.
Yeah,
That's awesome. See, things like that are like those are the beautiful things in life. I
Mhm.
get caught up in all the pettiness, and so I love stuff like this.
Me too. I just think that's great to meet. So is he the only brother you have that you didn't know? Will there be a huge family reunion soon?
You never know, though. I'm
So
not
I have
even.
I have a question about your Legos that you're going through in the drawers.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why you can't just tape those drawers shut completely
Oh, I'm
and
going
put them in
to.
a box?
I'm going to, but I'm trying to find certain ones, the certain minifigs to go with the
Oh.
sets that he's got together. But in finding them, I wanted to show everyone the size difference in a regular Lego. Well, let me see if I can get it to where
Hold on,
it's
let
in the
me.
camera. So this
Oh,
is regular
everything
Lego.
is awesome.
So cute.
Yeah,
They're so
and that is
tiny.
one of those nano blocks. Look at the difference in size.
I can just see the cartoon right now.
Emmett! Oh my, you have
know.
no idea. Emmett was coveted in my house. I had to make sure Emmett was like seen at all times, that Emmett didn't get
Mhm.
lost. Emmett's face, his smiley got rubbed off because my son would play with it
Aw.
so much. I had to buy another Emmett.
We have a few, I guess. I've got two here,
Oh,
a,
that's
a, a third jacket, but not the rest of his body
now
yet.
I
Oh,
have
here's another one. I've got these three full bodied Emmets, and then
Wow, that's a lot, Brenda.
a decapitated torso.
Oh wow.
Oh, decapitated.
Do you know, Brenda, I come from a family like that. I say there's 9 of us, but I don't say how we got here. I come from a family just like that.
I know I have 5 other natural sisters, and I've only met the one. But I was really, really small when I met her because that's when I met my grandmother. Because when my birth mother had her kids, I was the youngest and the last,
No.
and all the other ones had already been taken away from her and adopted out through family members. I was the only one that was adopted outside of the family. And they said that's because when they asked her family, they said, we're done taking care of her mistakes.
Aw. Have you met any of them?
No,
Do you want to?
no.
That'd be hard to want to. No.
You know what?
I
come
met my
from a-
one sister, and I have a picture of her, and I met my grandmother, and I actually met my mother. But I was so young, I don't necessarily remember it.
Yeah.
I only remember it because I have the pictures.
You know what though?
If I had never seen the pictures, I wouldn't have known.
I have family members. I was raised in the suburbs in literal white picket fences, people walking their Pomeranians. I have family members who resent me because they didn't grow up like that. And because I'm so much younger than everybody, I have a brother who is 63 years old.
Yep, that's how
So
I
he
am.
looks at me like, oh, you're that suburb punk who had a great life, and I didn't, and he didn't have a great life, you know.
So, and that's how the family I have is the ones that are still alive, my brother and my sister, and then the sister that I grew up with, which is in a assisted, she's in a not like an assisted living. She's in a group home for mentally challenged people, disabled people. And so I have my sister and my brother and then her. And I've never gotten along with any of my older brothers or sisters ever. Never, ever, ever. When my parents adopted me and my sister, who isn't my biological sister, but my sister, we were adopted within a couple of years of each other. So we actually grew up together, and they all had kids of their own. My parents were already grandparents by the time they adopted us.
Wow.
My parents were really weird because we were like the kaleidoscope Brady Bunch. We weren't allowed to say step or half. And my brother Michael, in a lot of ways, raised me. And so I call him my brother,
Yeah.
even though we have different fathers. Like, he was
Yeah.
there. Because my father was
And that's
so
how
much
it's always been. It's always been my sister, or like when I was married to the kids' dad, my daughter's dad, he had 2 other kids before we had our 2. And it was never step. Even now, my husband, since the day we started dating, it's never been, oh, these are my stepdaughters. It's always been, these are my girls.
Absolutely.
Oh,
But my brothers and sisters were never like that. They resented me from the time my parents got me to the time my parents died.
That's how all my older
Because
siblings.
they spent the money that should have went to them on me and getting me the help that I needed to survive.
What
my
happens
life.
is,
Oh my gosh.
well, you know what? When like my son, it's always been my son and I. So he's been there from, but like with my parents struggled at first, but I wasn't around. So by the time I came around, they were really successful. And so the older generation looks at me like, oh, you don't know anything.
Yep. For the longest time, I let it bother me. And now I'm just like, you know what? One of these days, y'all are going to have to answer. And I leave it at that.
I think you know what though? I look at it as like, we all live our lives, This is why I engulf myself in everything except for other people's business, because I will fall into it, and especially with my family, it's drama.
Yep.
It is drama. So the only thing you can do is live in peace. And then they're going to do what they do regardless, left, right, up, down, And I still can't find my tweezers. I need to take a timeout. Okay. Timeout. I put them down. Oh, I dropped them. That's why.
Jesus.
Well, I'm glad you looked down. You got
Because
it.
I have huge hands. I have tweezers that are meant for electrical equipment.
As Jess is over there sewing along on her surgery like no tomorrow.
Oh, this guy looked at me like, are you kidding me? I tried to sew. And I should have known, but sometimes it sews through all the layers and sometimes it doesn't. So like the saying goes, and some days you eat the bear, some days the bear eats you.
I usually never sew when I'm on with y'all, but I'm like, I really wanted to wear this
I know
tomorrow.
that feeling.
So, yeah. So I'll be done in a minute. I'm almost
Woo-hoo.
finished, and then I'll try it on.
We love a reveal. We love a reveal.
Be like, hey.
I usually don't pack Legos when I'm on here.
Yeah.
But I'm getting closer. And
Seriously, I just want to say, as somebody, I absolutely love Brenda. Brenda says very surreal. It's like a book I can't put down. I love that. And seriously, Cynthia, This is your intervention. You are sitting on $40,000 worth. I'm shaking. I am shaking.
Oh,
You are
wow.
sitting on a gold mine of Legos.
it doubled overnight. We would tell our boys that that's their college tuition money right there. That if they wanted anything, they could go sell some Legos.
And the only reason I say that is because I bought Avengers Tower. I bought the space shuttle. I can't even tell you all the stuff I bought for my son. And that Avengers Tower was $150 when I bought it at Walmart.
Mm-hmm. But the thing that I think I'm fine with the money that you put into it, because it's better than drugs
True.
or the kids out doing things that could get them in trouble.
Yep.
And so it doesn't bother me to spend the money or let him spend his money on these big, crazy, ridiculously priced ones.
It's funny you would say that. My oldest sister was 20 when I was born. See, you know what I'm talking about. I'm like that with my son as well. Like I feed into all of his habits because they're not destructive. Like
That's what I did. My kids wanted video games, then they got video games because they never got in trouble. They never went out and,
Yeah.
my kid, he like, I think he also sees like he's buff. And he's seen like everything come to fruition. So if it's positive, I'll feed into it. If it's negative, I'm the worst person you've ever met in your life. Because I will not stand for it. As far as parenting goes, I have zero tolerance toward bad directions.
Me too.
That's when I start saying we. Like I'm your lawyer. When I start saying we as a parent, I'm speaking for everybody.
But my mom used to say, wait until you have kids. You just wait. And I actually called her. My youngest was she was tiny. And she was probably in the first or second grade, and Jaden was right behind her. There's 4 years between them. And so they were doing something, and something came out of my mouth that literally made me stop cold in my tracks. I turned around. I picked up the phone because we still had the house phone. I picked up the phone and I dialed my mom's number. She answered. She goes, is everything okay? And all I could say was, I'm sorry. And she goes, aha, you had that moment, didn't you? I'm so sorry. Because I literally had my mother's voice came out of my mouth, and I was just like,
Eating
oh no.
My line is, why are you making me become my mother? Why are you making me become my mother? That is my line. Like, we don't need this impasse right now.
But I truly believe there is no other love than watching your child become a parent.
Hey, Rita.
You know you've done good when
Hi, Rita.
they become a parent and you watch them, and as the grandchild gets older, you just watch them and you see them turning into you.
I'm sure.
Laura.
Not that I didn't love my children, but there's nothing that I wouldn't. My granddaughter could walk in here and say, Nana, I need a blanket. She called me one day and says, Nana, I need a diaper. And I said, you are way too old for a diaper. She goes, no, Nana, my baby needs a diaper. And I said, oh, does she? She goes, yeah. She goes, Nana, my baby needs a new dress and my baby needs a new blanket. So what does Nana do? By the time she came over, I had a baby diaper made. I had a little dress and 2 matching quilts with pillows.
Aw.
So now anytime she sees a quilt hanging up on the wall that I'm working on, she's like, oh, Nana, is that mine? For me? I said, no, do you think you're the only one that gets quilts? Yes.
My father's 22 years older than his brother. His brother's only 5 years older than I am. We used to hang out and party on the river. I don't think my parents ever knew. I have a niece who is a year younger than me. It's still awkward. I don't care what it is. She still calls me Uncle William. Like, at that point, we're colleagues. We are colleagues. We are the same age, basically. Yep. Come on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My stepfather's family, there's 14 of them, and there's a 20-year gap between the oldest and the youngest. So as they were going through school, I mean, the older ones were having children at like 17, 18 years old. So when Uncle Ricky was coming up, he had nephews and nieces that were older. So he was going to school, and they were like calling him Uncle Ricky, and he goes, don't call me
so my ex-husband, the father of my 2 daughters, he was 16 years older than me. I am 14 years older than his oldest son. and there is a 12-year or 13-year age difference between him and my oldest daughter. I was like, how? So we're on the phone. We were on the phone call the other day, and we were a couple of weeks ago, and we were chit chatting, and he mentioned something about his age, and I said, Brandon, how old do you think I am? And he goes, well, you're almost Dad's age. And I said, bite your fucking tongue. I'm coming through the screen after you. I said, there is 14 years difference between me and you. And he goes, no, there's not. I said, Brandon, I'm 51 years old. How old are you? He goes, oh, I never realized you were that young. I said, okay, then I won't come through the screen since you called me young. But he never stopped to think that there was such an age difference between us, that we were that close in age.
We have a working serger again.
Woohoo! You did it.
Go twin.
It's the Tweety McTweeds that's destroying this thing.
Mm.
It's because I'm hardcore and I need to just.
Yes, Rita, it is.
I need to get a industrial.
Yeah,
Rita, they tell me that I can't do this and I can't do that, and then they walk out the door, and I'm one of those grandparents that says, "Oh, you said you wanted a cookie? Here you go."
What happens at Grandma's house?
That's right.
At Grandma's house.
But she's also the granddaughter. I mean, she's my only granddaughter. We lost our other one. We lost her sister. So she's the one that sits in my lap and sits and sews with me. Or she'll sit and watch hours of quilting videos with me. She is my mini me. God help them, because I remember what I pulled.
Yeah.
I have another remote holder.
Oh, gee.
Don't know. I make these weird things.
You need a needle holder.
I'm like, oh, I can put this in it. I can put this, and it's all fine stuff.
You just need a little needle holder to keep next to your serger for your needles.
Oh, it's a pouch for my selfie stick. It's a travel bag for my selfie.
There you go.
Yeah.
I really need to step up and buy a better one of those too. Because if you drop it, that's all she wrote, and they break.
Mm-hmm. The other thing the little punky butt does is she'll go, if I say no, Mommy said no, and Nana can't go against that. No. And she'll go, but Nana, I love you. And I'll be like, nope, still can't do it. Nana.
It's
she
hard.
goes, Nana.
Like
I said, what? She goes, I love you, and you're my favorite. Oh. And then I'll say, nope, still can't do it. Nana, you're my best friend. Okay, here's the cookie. I'm just done. Oh, you needed a new clothes. Here you go.
Y'all, you didn't tell me my hair looks like I've been through a tornado.
Really? Really?
Your hair looks like you've been through a tornado. I didn't even
Every time
notice.
I get on here, I'm like, oh my goodness, my roots are coming through. I need a new color.
What are you doing, aren't you? Have you seen this?
I've been working today.
This has been through a tornado. See?
It has.
This is what happens when your hair is curly and dry, and it's kind of muggy outside. it just frizzes.
Well, I'm so confused. What did I do?
Do you know what's so funny? When my ex-wife and I were in our petty phase, she would drop off my son at like 8 o'clock at night. He'd have a literal like 32-ounce soda between his legs, and she'd be like, "Good luck," and then she'd walk away.
I never did that. When we separated, I never did that.
Oh, I'd give my son.
And I never talked bad about him.
I don't do that either. I don't. But see, it's different though, because my ex-wife and I get along, and I'm friends with her husband. He's a year. We're friends, and so it was never weird.
We're good now. It took him realizing that he was going to lose everything if he didn't go get the help that he needed. When my youngest said, I'm done, I'm not coming over, you bad talked my mother, you called her names, and you called my stepfather names, that they don't deserve it, I'm done. And once that happened, he went and started getting help, and now we're friends. He comes up and we'll chit chat for 2-3 hours on the phone.
Rita's
Or he'll
over
just
there
walk in and start talking.
Rita's over there giving her grandkids coffee and Fifth Avenue bars.
Don't
God,
worry.
I love those things. I love those
I've
things.
done that too. My daughter and her husband used to get so mad at me because I would give Punky about little sips of coffee.
I think my son built up a tolerance to all that. We let him do whatever he wanted. We were first-time parents.
It's not like she drank that whole 16-ounce cup of coffee. You know, I mean, you're talking little bitty sips, like a 4-year-old. You know,
I've been a long time ago. Somebody told my parent. Well, they told my father that asthmatics should drink coffee, but they didn't finish the sentence. It's in an emergency situation. I've been drinking coffee steady since I was 6 years old, and in a weird way, I took out less creamer, but I still drink it in the same way. Grandkids love blue milk. I refuse to tell their mom where I got blue milk. It's called blue food coloring.
That's like the milk from Star Wars.
That's it.
You know, in the very first Star Wars, when Luke is getting his drink and it's blue.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
I cook.
Told you, I'm a Star Wars nut.
You could do magic with food coloring.
Oh yeah. But I actually never thought about putting food coloring in the milk.
That was another thing during the plague. Like my kid was like, we would make frosting, and he'd look in the bowl and he's like, "That's not frosting." And I'd be like, "What color do you want it?" Literally 10 seconds later, he'd be like, "Okay, that's frosting," because it was blue or pink or something, you know.
We have more medicine for you.
I'm an asthmatic too, and caffeine helps. It does. What it does is it opens up your lungs. But like in an emergency situation, if you gave someone who can't breathe espresso, it calms them down. It's one of those strange things. It's because you're going like this when you're breathing and you're putting stress on your body, and the caffeine literally alleviates that.
And that has to be the worst feeling ever when you cannot catch your breath, when you can't get that breath in. That's the worst feeling ever.
I'm laughing because I live like that. And so when like when the plague symptoms came out on TV, I was like, that's me. Dude.
Check.
That's how I walk around in real life. But they were literally describing construction of the airways, heavy breathing. That's my life, you know. I actually keep caffeine pills on hand. Wow. That's me and my EpiPen. I have it with me at all times. Most people don't even know that I have one. I have it with me at all times. Just in case I gotta go, like a war movie. I have to jab myself. Or Mia Wallace.
Where do you keep it? So for future references.
I have one in my bag and one in my car.
Okay.
But I don't like to advertise that because EpiPens are expensive, and I take the one in my car out of my car. Don't come from my car. It's out of my car. Well, also because it's hot here too.
But aren't they? They're good for like 2 years before you have to replace them if you don't use them, right? I
rotate them. Oh yeah, I just don't keep EpiPens.
Oh yeah, about 2 years. I'm highly allergic to anything that stings, like bees or wasps or anything like that. So I have lots of.
Because I'm allergic to a lot of stuff. I know this is weird. I eat a lot of processed foods in it, and I'm not allergic to it because, like, I said this, and this freaks people out. I eat Tortino's pizza rolls. Okay, nothing in the ingredients is tomato sauce. Nothing. So I'm not allergic to the fake tomato sauce, but I'm allergic to actual real tomatoes. It's the strangest thing. Nothing worse than can't breathe due to asthma attack is brutal. It is.
All right.
I also have an EpiPen just in case. I learned the hard way. I'm allergic to Z-Packs, and I was at a party, and I started breaking out in like white spots.
Yep.
And there was a nurse there, and she walked up to me and was like, "Ah!" She jabbed me like I was Mia Wallace. And
I'm the same
I
way,
learned.
except mine is I'm allergic to all the typical antibiotics that they would give you. So like amoxicillin, penicillin, any cillins, I can tolerate them, but I shouldn't take them. But the big one is mycin. So like erythromycin, any of those. If I take it, it
So
can kill me
those are sulfur drugs,
because
yeah.
I go into anaphylactic shock.
So we would all die if we needed help in 1917. All of us.
Yeah, I can't take any of the
Yeah, I
fluids
can't
either.
take any sulfur, anything.
Oh, no, vendiclomycin. That's
I
what
remember
I'm
you
allergic
saying
to.
that. That's why she's
Erythromycin.
Vendiclomycin. Any all sulfur drugs give me full body rashes.
My husband has them too because
That's-
he's allergic to bees and wasps. Do you know what's really funny? For as much as I walk around bees and wasps, I've never been stung in my life. So I don't know if I'm allergic to bees. But let's be real. For as much epinephrine is in my system, a bee would. I pity a bee. I pity a bee.
Right. It's in its final stages, but I'll try it on. I'm not 100% happy with it.
Yeah, Laura, I'm about the same way. I can't remember what it's called, but there's one antibiotic that I normally get, and it runs back in late 90s, early 2000s when I was pregnant. I wound up having to take it, and it literally, my mom had the same drug, and it literally cost at that time $10 per pill.
Yep.
And it was the only one I could take.
I have.
I'm really fun. And also, if you have an allergy to bees and wasps, and you get what is the drug that they give you when you're doing IV drugs? It's Rocephin. I think it's
I don't know.
Rocephin. If you're doing a Rocephin injection, like where you have to go in every couple of days and they give it to you, or you go in once and they give it to you through IV, did you know that you could possibly have an allergic reaction to that drug and they have to keep an epinephrine pen on hand?
This this inhaler is like $200.
Albuterol?
No, it's an Alvesco.
Oh, okay.
It's I get any experimental drug that they have. They're like, try this. But I look because my insurance covers it and I pay $9. But
Yeah.
I look at the prices of how much they cost
Yeah.
in real life.
Things are expensive. Medicines is ridiculous. I would probably
Right.
die if that was done
Yeah.
to me, Crystal
Yeah.
or Rita.
What? You gotta be big.
Oh, I like
Oh,
it.
wow.
Is it okay?
Great.
You know, sausage right now because I'm fussy.
That is so cute.
Yeah, like I have a zipper in
What
the
a
back too.
cute. Is it an invisible zipper?
It's
Oh,
an
look at
invisible
you.
zipper. I won't show it because it's kind of like janky a little bit, so I gotta work on it.
It looks great.
Yeah.
I like it.
So you're like,
Yeah, it's so cute.
thanks, Hobby Lobby, baby, all the way.
I like the black fabric.
Yeah. All right, hold on.
So
You can go back to looking at her. She's pretty.
I love that.
That's all you
That's
get.
way better. That's amazing. You're a sewist.
Well, I have great inspiration from people that I hang out with.
That's awesome.
I've never sewn clothes though without seriously, you inspired me. It's you and Phoenix really started the train.
You just gotta start. You have to start somewhere and just start. I literally make my own wardrobe. I love that when I'm walking down and someone's like, "Where'd you get that jacket?" And I'm like, "I made this." I wait for that.
I know. Every time I walk into school, they go, "Did you make that?" And it's just because I can't tell you in the past 3 weeks, I think all but 3 days, I've worn something I've made. So they go, "Oh, where's Jessica? I need the fashion show of the day." at school. I was like, oh, my name's Jess.
I love that.
They haven't
I
figured it out.
absolutely love that.
Looks good.
Oh, thanks.
Now I just have these boots were made for walking. That's what
I don't
gonna
have boots on
do.
today. When I do my short, would you like brown or black,
I
or
think black.
not the white ones won't go? The black
Oh
ones.
yeah, we want the black ones.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll put my hair in pigtails and everything. I'll act like a little kid.
Oh no, no.
I'm just kidding.
Don't kill. There's like 15 things I'm not saying.
So he used to do like the rollerblading thing. He hasn't done it in a while because he hasn't been outside. But I keep telling him I'm going to do the electric scooter past the camera. We have an electric scooter.
Make sure it's extra slow. Make sure it's when you go.
I can't go slow. Big and
She's
bad.
gotta go fast.
I gotta go fast.
But yeah. She's a fast kind of girl.
I am. I'm pretty fast at everything I do, unfortunately.
No, that looks great. That looks great.
Thanks, boss.
Pretty soon you're gonna have 700 dresses like I have 700 coats. And I know I joke around a lot. I don't have anywhere near 700 coats. It's probably near 200. Well, I started sewing I started making coats 4 or 5 years ago, and imagine how many I've made this year.
I think that we should go back on your shorts and just screenshot every single jacket that you've presented to to everyone, like with shorts or maybe on your lives, and just make it like a collage, and like every 2 seconds it switches to the next one. Like a short.
Well, my end of the year is going to be different because some of my it's become more convenient to use my cell phone than my camera. And it's so funny.
Yeah.
I paid all that money for my fancy Canon camera, and I use my stinky iPhone 11. My stinky iPhone 11.
That's right. It's not 12. It's 11.
Lacy moccasins?
What's that?
Interesting. Rita says it would look good with laced up moccasins.
Those are really hot right now, and they're trying to sell me a pair of work moccasins every time I turn off my phone. There's like this new commercial with these work boots, and the guy's, he's like, look, and he's hammering them and everything. Oh, hi, Cynthia. I love your new name. Cynthia Stitches and Stamps. Sounds like a store.
It is. It's great. I love it. How she gave me 3 options. She goes, which one would you pick? And so I'm like, Stitches and Stamps, because it describes you. Because I've seen what she does with her cards and everything, which are absolutely beautiful. So yeah. Wait, yes. Well, maybe. I don't have any moccasins. But for somebody for my birthday, somebody can get them for me. I'm really good at asking for stuff.
I am gonna get you some moccasins, but they're gonna be up to your knees. They're gonna be lace up moccasins. And I guarantee you that exists too.
Oh, I know they do. I've seen them.
I don't know what happened.
Do you have your?
Oh, I hear you.
Do you have your? Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Cynthia's back. Yay.
Yeah. But thank you for all the kind comments in the stream, guys. I really appreciate it. You guys are amazing. But yeah.
I agree with Rita though on the moccasins. I think that
I'm going to be double digits tomorrow.
Aww.
I know.
I'm not too far behind you.
No, 139 days.
That makes me laugh that you know that. 139. I don't want to know that my birthday's at 130, 140.
And I'm sorry that my brain works that way.
No, because that means Christmas is going to be here soon. I'm going to be like with a floppy.
It's 3 months from today. Just think about it.
All right, get the black tree.
The
Get the black
25th.
tree. Alex, last year I purchased a new Christmas tree online
Black.
because I thought my old other Christmas tree was 15 years old. I
Yep.
get it. I open it up. It's a black Christmas tree.
What size is
No,
it?
that happened to me too.
Because I'll switch you. I'll send you mine, and you can send me your black one.
Mine is like 6'5", normal Christmas tree.
Yeah, that won't fit up here.
Yeah, my
I
mom,
thought I ordered a green one.
me too.
I need a
My-
black one.
My mom was like, get that thing. She's like, that thing's cursed. Don't put it up. I put it up. And I
Well,
had a good time.
Hallmark came out with a black Christmas tree, and it's about 3 feet tall, I think, maybe smaller, but they use it for all of their Star Wars ornaments. And so now I need a black Christmas tree for all my Star Wars ornaments.
Mine's at 6.5 feet tall.
Mine might be that around that too.
My big one is like 7 foot, but I have I think it's like a 4 foot for up here.
Yeah. I hosted my
Like
big
in
family
Texas.
Christmas where there's anywhere from 30 to 80 of us that could show up.
Awesome.
And last Christmas, it was my mom's turn to host. So that my sisters and I decided we would take that on. And I did a Grinch theme. And so I had ornaments to put, they were all Grinch ornaments, but to put on the tree that I ordered for this building. And we get there and open it for the first time and it's black. And I'm like, oh, great. This is not going to work. And I was so frustrated. And then I told him to put the ornaments on it anyway. And it really looked good with the Grinch green. So, so I kept it. I didn't have them box it back up before we started the party. And then since, OSU is orange and black, it's going to become my OSU tree from now on.
That's one of those happy mistakes I made from Amazon. I'm not mad.
I just
Everybody
want
else
one
was
that I
like,
keep out so I can keep my Star Wars, because I have the ones that talk to each other. So if one goes off, the other one goes off.
Oh, God.
And then I want I can't remember if I actually got it yet or not. I have to look in my ornament box. But there's a tree topper. That's the Death Star. And I did get it. So I have the tree topper of the Death Star, but I can't find my connection cord, so I have to buy a new one.
I know how that goes.
And I've been good. I haven't bought a new Star Wars ornament in 5 years. So I'm thinking maybe this year I deserve some antique ornaments, like the Laura and the Luke.
Laura, I have an issue with Christmas trees. I love them and put up all
Or
8
Leia,
of
Luke,
them.
not Laura.
My
That's
kids
no
call me.
hospital.
My kids call them my winter force. 8 Christmas trees. I thought 2 were bad.
Oh,
8?
I have 2. I have my tree.
Yeah,
that goes in the
we
front
have.
of the
I won't
house.
put the
And
one
then my kids-
downstairs up at all this year because of all our dog kennels are down there.
All right, party at Laura's house. 8 trees. No, you know what I'm thinking about? We have such drama just covering one. I couldn't imagine 8. And every year it's more drama with the family. This person doesn't like that person. I love them. Most of them are themed. Do you ever enter any contests or anything? I know somebody that does Christmas year round and he enters contests. Like his house is Christmas 24 hours a day, 365.
Wow.
One year after my mom's stroke, I made cookie dough ornaments, and I had her painting them. To work on her fine motor skills, I had her helping me to paint ornaments, and then I made them so that the grandkids could have something to do with her at Christmas, and so it was so funny. She had orange and black all over her hands, and it was like a child.
They probably got a kick out of that doing that.
Oh yeah, they did. But I had my mom paint them all OSU colors and OSU themed. So that's when I started having an OSU tree. One of my trees got converted to an OSU tree.
Oh, that's awesome.
See, mine would be garnet and gold.
Yeah.
I will say though, I do go off during Christmas because I have Disney tins from like the 50s. I have all kinds of crazy stuff. So I do go crazy. I do go.
That's
But
my
it's more,
favorite.
it's more my kitchen.
Christmas is my favorite holiday to decorate for. I just love the festive, vibrant colors of all the different themes of Christmas.
Yeah.
That way, I only decorate 2 of my trees. The other trees are small, and so they have lights on them, but they don't have ornaments on them.
Cynthia, when do you start decorating?
I will start the day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday.
If I had my way, I'd be decorating the minute Thanksgiving dinner was over.
Yeah, I want us to.
But I'm not allowed.
Weird. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
October.
November.
November 1st.
November.
Really?
My son
Christmas.
would be in church.
Halloween is over. Christmas is sliding in.
I do that because that's how my mom was, and my husband isn't super Christmassy because he didn't grow up that way. So, he's perfectly fine with not decorating at all. So now that I've got the upstairs studio, office, whatever you want to call this, I have my own tree, so I can put it up anytime. I was using my Christmas mugs during July, and he's like, "It is not Christmas. Why are you using those?" And I said, "But it's Christmas in July."
Yeah.
Hey, William, do you wait for after Thanksgiving?
I'm not even saying this to be funny. It 100% depends on my mood. And a lot of the time, and I say this every year, and people are always like, "Oh, William, I spend holidays by myself." My son lives with me. And he goes to his mom's house on the weekend. But my ex-wife has a giant, beautiful, tight-knit family, and they still hang out and they're still together. So during the holidays, my son will hang out with them for a little bit more, So I'm alone on Thanksgiving or Christmas because my mom will go see the rest of my family up north. And so on Thanksgiving, I'm usually setting up for Christmas because I have nothing else better to do. But to that guy at Burger King, I'm still mad at that guy. 5 years ago, I walked into a Burger King on Thanksgiving, and he was like, "What are you doing here?" I said, "Look, man, I just want that fancy chicken sandwich, okay? Give me number 11 or whatever it is, a large fry, and just get a bucket so I can just put some soda in there, But he was shocked that I walked into a Burger King on Thanksgiving, but some people don't hang out, don't do stuff on Thanksgiving, and I could go to 50 different places. I don't. So, and certain years my son has been here and I stuff a chicken, make mashed potatoes,
Yeah.
I found that I'm guessing it's just the way my MS is that I just got tired of hearing more of the complaining about the money we were spending or, whatever it was. We don't fight a lot, but when it comes to Christmas, it would get to him. And so I just gave up decorating. And I haven't decorated our house in like 4 years. And so last year I bought my own Christmas tree for upstairs since I was starting to take YouTube more seriously. And I put it up, but I didn't even get it decorated because I fell into a depressive state because I was hurting so bad.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm hoping that this year I won't get COVID during Thanksgiving because that's normally when I freaking get it. And I'll feel better and be able to decorate.
Laura, when you say Starbucks tree, is there coffee? Is there coffee involved? I could smell the coffee when you say that.
I'm thinking all the ornaments that they sell at Starbucks.
And Alex, I'm not too big on holidays. I really didn't celebrate. I was alone all throughout my 20s. And so I didn't start celebrating holidays until my son was born. When the magic of when Christmas was magic again to him, like, you know, because to me, I was just a grizzled old man by
And so I'm perfectly fine with just decorating up here now. I've got my own space. I can, do whatever.
Oh, that's Starbucks.
And so I just leave downstairs alone.
I'm gonna get a Charlie Brown tree for here. Sorry,
I have one.
Oh, I want one.
I have one.
I got a big red ball for you. Big red ball that I use for my Christmas. We use them for our Christmas pictures every year since the kids were like 3. But it'll tip over that tree.
I live on the outskirts of LA County, so in a weird way, we have pumpkin patches and tree farms. So I could literally I would never walk, but there's a place where you can go cut down your own tree. Even though I'm a fake tree guy, when I was a kid, my parents got a live tree and they planted it in the backyard. That thing got to be like 40 feet in the air. I love the smell of a fresh Christmas tree, but it's drama. So I like the fake tree.
I like blue spruces the best.
Those are beautiful. I want my next fake tree to look like the blue spruce.
I have so many Starbucks ornaments that I've been collecting since the 90s. Wow.
Wow.
That's a lot of ornaments.
Dude, I have a cup collection of Starbucks from the 90s, all the tumblers throughout the years.
You ready for my surprise?
Okay.
I have cow ornaments.
No way.
I'm so surprised. I am so surprised.
They're all Holsteins. They're all Holsteins.
Look, I think that that Wooly Nelson and who's the other one? Lucy May need Christmas outfits.
You got that one?
Duly noted. Yes. I'm writing it down right now.
Or Santa outfits. Santa and Mrs. Claus.
Oh, I'll get them Santa hats.
I love Santa hats.
A couple
I
years
have a
ago,
collection.
I sat here and I made this giant hat. And everybody was like, okay, I know you like the big hat, but that's too big. And I said, I didn't say it was for me. And I got the eagle and I put the Santa hat on the eagle. I still have it. It's literally behind the eagle. It's ready to go. It's waiting for Christmas.
Because you made another one last year.
Santa hats are so easy to make. And I have this room, I have all my old fur. So as the years go on, I still have that leftover white fur, red fur, the rainbow stuff.
You just kept saying, this is why I don't play with fur anymore, because it was going all over the place.
When I start breathing it gets frustrating. When it gets up my nose, I'm like, I freak out. When our kids were little, we used to get a permit to go cut down in the mountains. That was so much fun. I love the imperfectly cut look, the imperfect look. I do too. I miss that. There was one year my brother showed up in these $200 loafers, and my dad was like, "Really? What are you doing?" It became a family legend that my brother.
Every time I hear somebody talk about cutting down a Christmas tree, all I can see is Chevy Chase.
I love that.
In the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, where he's bringing in the tree and it won't fit, and so they're cutting it and it's just sitting there in the corner, polished over because it won't fit in the room. With the stupid squirrel in it.
Oh, that is the funniest movie.
I love that movie.
I've had that kind of day where the squirrel's in the tree. I've had the squirrel in the tree kind of day. All right, we've been going for 3 hours because I need to go get some sleep because tomorrow is somebody's birthday.
It's today.
Hold on, let me send the text. Hold on. Today is somebody's birthday. Let me text you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I start counting down for my birthday December 25th because it's exactly 30 days.
Mine is exactly 2 weeks after Christmas.
My daughter was supposed to be born in November.
Whoa, those balloons.
And I wound up having
I
her
used,
in
oh,
December.
I have to
I
put
went a month over with her. That was nice.
it pops on my screen on my computer that you sent me a text.
I also have a question of Santa. There's my nephew. Aww. I have so many Santa hats. Happy birthday.
I want to come do a walkthrough at your house.
Right?
Whose house?
Laura's.
His?
It's probably like walking through
Laura's?
like it's probably walking through the White House when they have all the trees up and stuff. In the Capitol.
Oh, I bet it's beautiful. Yeah.
They do look huge in the forest. Then you cut it down and you're like, this is my height. They do. They do.
When Jeff was up in Colorado, we spent both Christmases there that he was there, and there were so many trees in the area that I wanted to cut down to be our Christmas tree. I told him we were going to have one shipped out to Virginia now.
Where I live, everything's protected. Like our beautiful, lush Joshua trees.
Yeah, I'm sure they are in Colorado too. The trees.
You went through a place and they were just beat up looking. What do you expect the first time I ever see a Joshua tree? I was expecting
We're like the Joshua trees are the bad news bears of trees.
I didn't know. Now, for the rest of my life, I'm going to be known as the
I
person
live
that
in the desert, and I took you to the literal Mojave Desert, not the fake one, not the kind of Mojave. I took you to the real Mojave Desert, where they live. I couldn't believe it. You're like, these are Joshua trees? I was like, yes, they're our national treasure, and they're coveted. And you're like, oh, they're kind of ugly. They're kind of fugly. They're kind of fugly.
They were okay. Then take me to the Joshua Forest, the
No,
National
because
Forest.
there's even bigger versions of that thing.
But maybe if I see a bigger version of it, I'll think,
Grandma and Grandpa
they're not so
Joshua tree. They don't need that kind of stress.
okay. Thank you, Christina. I really
Absolutely. Happy
appreciate that.
birthday. No, look, the desert is endless nothingness. Like, it's for real. People think, like, those movies are not joking with some guy wandering through the desert about to pass out. That's real. I've been to the desert on a horse with no name.
I just thinking about that song. Man, winning it out.
My voice is gone. I am not in my singer mood today.
But tomorrow's live won't be as long as his 3-hour lives. So, because I want to respect your time.
No, we're going for broke. We're not. Look.
I'm back.
Late night hosts have been attacked lately, and I refuse to let anybody. The late sewing show will keep going, and so we will be on tomorrow. We'll be on tomorrow on Jess's channel for her birthday, and then we'll be back at it on Friday. And if I am burnt out, I'll wear my bathrobe. That'll be my signals. I'm tired.
And I'm ready to be like demonetized on it. We're gonna sing music. We're gonna play music. I don't know. What do you want to sing, y'all? Come on.
Yeah, happy birthday!
It's gonna be her birthday one.
You know what, Gilroy? I'm telling you, I didn't start celebrating holidays until my parents were really big on holidays, but like, I didn't celebrate until my son was born. I was in my 30s. Absolutely. We hope you have a wonderful birthday.
Thank you. I'm giving out a test tomorrow, so it's gonna be quiet in the classroom. And then we're gonna go out to the baseball field, and they can do anything they want as long as they just leave me alone and let me just be inside. I am getting away with this. Well, I might be a little red tomorrow, a little pink.
I'm joking. It's my party, and I'll cry. All right, I'm going to jump off. Seriously, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out. You guys are absolutely amazing. I love doing this. I will see everybody on Friday, but we'll be on Jess's channel tomorrow at 7:50. Same bat time, different bat channel, but we will be there.
Okay.
Yep.
Alex, thank you for joining.
No problem.
Cynthia, as always, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me,
You're always
putting
invited.
up with me another night. Good night,
girl.
Joy.
20 McTwin with the twin birthday. Happy birthday.
Does this mean you have 2 birthdays?
Yeah, I already know what I'm
Twin?
gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Actually, hold on. I want to thank everybody for joining tonight. I think seriously, you guys are absolutely amazing. I'm gonna say it and then run. As I always say, reinforce your teams, be yourself, and I will definitely see you next time. I'm getting twin a mini Joshua tree. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna mail it to her. This little mini broken Joshua tree like this is gonna show up here. Have a great night, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night.